I I forgot to go to my starting soon screen, you guys. So I guess I'll just set everything up and talk. So that should give you an idea of what kind of headspace I'm in right now. Good thing I didn't pick my nose or anything. Not that I'm a nose picker, but geez. Uh, Jesus Christ. I have another story to tell too, about how I've been today. Because we had like a potluck at work. I ate a lot of food. Uh, hold on, I'm typing up my tweet. I always like to think of a good tweet. Here we go. We'll say, hey, I'm streaming in the Outer Worlds again right now. And I started the stream without my start screen on. So we're hopping. So we're already on a roll. We're already rocking and rolling. There we go. That tells people I'm hip. Get here, stat! Exclamation point. And then you just link your Twitch. Make sure you hit them with that secure link. Safety first. And you copy and paste it into your Discord channel. Or you could link the two. It'd probably be more efficient. But hey, that's not what we're worried about here. So yeah, I'm definitely a little scatterbrained today, so this should be fun. Sorry I missed yesterday's Chrono Trigger stream.
Hey,
I had a
get your buns out of my eyes.
Thank you, Stacks. Thank you for 17 months of subs. That is insane. Look at that little first founder's badge. 17 months. What a true champion. A scholar, a saint, passion of the Christ, everything. So yeah, my allergies are back with a vengeance. We've had 2 insane windstorms here, so I've been feeling like hot garbo again. And I had a bunch of errands to do yesterday because we had this potluck today at work, so I didn't have time to stream. So that is why there was no stream yesterday. Today, not only did I start this stream without the starting soon scene playing, on top of that, I went to launch this game, and I was like, oh my god, I got the new Steam layout. I can't find my game. Because I got the new Steam layout today, apparently, and I was freaking out. I was like, I can't find the game. Where's the game? And I spent like a solid 3 minutes looking for the game, trying to figure it out. And then I realized that it's not on Steam. So I was supposed to be looking in Microsoft Xbox app, and I found it. I found it right away. So if all these things are a sign of fun times to come, we're really in for it. That's a great emoticon. Stacks, I like that. The buns in the eyes smiley. Muy excelente. Alright, so I guess we'll just kind of hop right into it. Alright. Oh god, hold on. It's making me sign into Xbox Live. Is that my password? This is not an Xbox game. It is on Xbox, but on PC, it's not on Steam yet. It got Epic Launcher segregated, but it's also on Microsoft Game Pass, which means that I get to play it through that. And for the low price of like $1 or something ridiculously low. So, if you'll recall, we're still in the first world. We played like 4 hours of this on Saturday. We're still in this first world, and we are. Hold on, let me get. I'm all out of sorts. Oh, wrong button. Don't shoot the lady. We are just now like getting to the. Oh god, I'm lagging. We're just now getting to like the main quest. That video stutter is not the stream. It is my computer. Okay, we should be good now. So we were the backstory in case you missed this stream last time is we were put to sleep, like it was like hibernate for a bunch of years, and then you know, like travel through space to a new colony, and you'll wake up and everything will be great. Trust us, we're a corporation. And something happened where that did not happen, and some mad scientist guy just woke us up, launched us out into space. We came upon this corporation-owned town, which is insane. Like, everybody does things just because they're told to, and we need a part to fix our spaceship that we're trying to take. And the guy who runs the company town was like, hey, go to this little town full of people that abandoned their purpose and steal their power. Also, this game has insanely like light fall damage. Like that, I fell from there, and that did damage to me. So yeah, we're talking to them right now. I'm thinking we're not gonna steal from them, but we'll see. We'll see how Adelaide is. I remember that her name was Adelaide because it reminded me of Over the Garden Wall.
If you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside. If you're bearing illness, find a place to lay your head down and I'll fetch you a poultice. Whatever your troubles with Edgewater, leave them at the gates and be welcomed here. Any questions, dear?
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of fall damage myself, Stacks, but sometimes it's necessary, I think. Her voice sounds like weirdly hollow.
I have been called that, among other things. Green Thumb, grandmother, the strange old lady who keeps flowers. But yes, Adelaide will do just fine.
I prefer strange old lady who keeps
Mr.
flowers.
Devitt? Sorry, it's just... You got such pretty trees in here.
Why, thank you.
Why is everybody's voice like
You're
that?
Robert's girl, aren't you? I remember when you were but a sprout. Thomas speaks of you often. Are you staying long? You should try some of my tobaccorn tea. I brew it in an old spittoon, but it's been cleaned.
Disgusting. Do their voices sound weird to you, Stacks? If you can hear them, do they sound like echoey? Let me check my audio. I don't have anything. There's nothing weird. Interesting. Huh. I wonder what it is. Yeah, Joe, pre-roll ads are... The way that pre-roll ads work on Twitch is that I cannot turn them off unless if I roll ads voluntarily during the stream, in which case I can turn them off. But I would rather not do that. I'd rather people just have to watch one pre-roll ad. But, I mean, maybe we'll put it to a poll and see what people prefer. But Twitch announced today that they're going to implement picture-in-picture. So that won't be too bad, I guess. I mean, I do technically get ad revenue now, but it's like, let me check. I can tell you right now, since they've implemented it, which has been a little, it's been since like TwitchCon basically, so under a month. I have generated 34 cents in ad revenue. Yeah. So, yeah, not my jam. If I don't have to roll ads, I will not ever roll ads. This is unrelated, but my cat looks like she might puke, you guys. You know how cats get that body language before they're gonna. Okay, anyway, is this your greenhouse?
No, dear. The garden belongs to us all. Life is the gift of the universe, and the universe yields its bounty equally, absent of prejudice.
Hey, what up, Jack? How you doing? Wow. Is tripe a good thing or a bad thing? Is this an insult? Never knew you could go grow tripe in a garden? You hate accounting. Why are you taking it? Let's just go ahead and say I'm surprised you managed to grow anything out here.
The soil around the Vale went sour years ago, but I found a way to sweeten it back up. The secret recipe is a little bit of elbow grease, a dash of love, and a heaping pile of special fertilizer.
Oh, that makes sense why you'd have to take it. I mean, if it makes you feel any better, Jack, I started the stream without going to my starting soon transition. So I was just sitting on camera looking like a dummy for like a minute and a half. And then also, I was looking all over for the game in Steam, which is not a Steam game. So it's one of those days, man. Growing tripe in a garden has to be an insult. Yeah, I feel like it has to be, but I don't know what it is. Yeah, we could always clip it. It should be in the VOD. It's bothering me that the sound sounds weird. Maybe after this conversation, I might reload the game because it's gonna get to me. Let's say, looks like you made a home for yourself out here.
A home for anyone who's ever turned their backs on Edgewater. A home for those of us with nowhere left to go and nothing to lose. So, like the spores of the puffball, cast on the wind and alighting on fresh soil, we put down new roots.
The spores of a puffball. Why did you leave your old home? Or I could tell her you picked a terrible place to put down roots. I can't be mean to this nice old lady.
It is an unpleasant story, dear. But the short of it is that sometimes one wakes up and realizes the place that was once her home for much of her life has changed.
Tripe's stomach lining?
The home in which we spent our lives has left us behind, and so
Ugh.
we must move on. And that is as much as I will say on the subject.
Okay, let's tell her the truth. Reed sent us to make peace with her. How have you guys been, by the way, across the country? Because it's been fucking cold here. It was 34 this morning. Yeah, this is a lady. Her name is Adelaide.
Reed Thompson, you here on behalf of that cold-eyed reptile?
Reptilian.
Let's hear it. What's Reed's idea of peace, then?
30s all day. Okay, he says, our options are you're living off power that belongs to the town and come back to the cannery. Reed asks you to consider coming back to town. Oh my god. Sorry. These allergies are wrecking me. I need to go to the regular doctor and see what's up. Reed asks you to consider coming back to town. He's willing to make amends. Something about coming back to town or losing power. I wasn't really listening. Okay. We'll go ahead and say this middle ground one. Consider coming back to town. He's willing to make amends.
Make amends? Spare me. Only thing Reed knows how to make is a mess.
It was one in Idaho.
Everything
Oh yeah,
else
South
that comes
Dakota's
out of
definitely
Edgewater,
cold.
That peace offering is canned. I and my own are living just fine out here by ourselves.
That's yeah, that's insane. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, checking the weather can make it feel worse. You're probably right. And that's what I think though, Jack, is yeah, October, because in Vegas it gets to be in the 30s in like December, January. The fact that it's in the 30s in October is terrifying. I feel like we'll get snow again this year. Okay, I like this lady way better than I like the guy with the creepy bowler hat, so we're going to go ahead and tell, because in case you weren't here last time, the guy asking us to turn off this town's power has a disgusting bowler hat. So let's go ahead and, you already had a snow day yesterday, what the fuck? Reed asked me to divert your power to him. He mentioned the geothermal plant.
He would do such a thing. The question is, why would you agree to his plans?
I didn't, lady. Your camp has a power regulator. I need it to repair my ship. I'll tell her the
Cannery's
truth.
got a regulator. You want ship parts, you ought to rip them out of the cannery's guts and leave us be.
I like the way this lady thinks.
If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid. Think about
A
it.
decision.
You'd be liberating an entire town from a lifetime of service to that odious cannery. Seems the sort of thing a hero would do.
Ooh, but I don't like that she's trying to use reverse psychology on me. I like her plan, but I don't like that she's trying to trick me into her plan. The snow keeps getting blown away. Yeah, that happens to us a lot because Vegas is a valley and a desert. But this year, at the beginning of the year, we got snow 3 times. So I feel like we'll probably get it again this season. That sucks, man, that you still have to go into work. Let's see. What have you got against the town? I'm not looking to get mixed up in your problems. A hero to you, maybe. Let's ask her what she's got against the town, even though it's very obvious what she has against the town.
You've seen that miserable excuse for a town with your own lamps. Hollowed out workers laboring their lives away at the cannery, living off whatever scraps Spacer's choice throws them. You know that's true, don't you, Ms. Holcomb? Your father died
Her dad's
of
dead?
overwork. His heart
Oh, no.
gave out.
He was tired all the time, sure, but he was old, ma'am, and he raised me all by his lonesome.
Look what they did to this child. Lost her family to the company, and still she defends them.
Oh man, that's the thing is that about this town. The people when they get sick, they tell them like if you get sick, it's because you didn't work hard. And they only give medicine to the best of the best workers and stuff. So this is the type of insane mentality that this town has. Okay, let's see. I don't like you throwing that in her face to get me out of your sight. That's true.
I'm all right. I ain't so fragile.
That was unkind of me. I'm sorry, dear.
Okay. I like Adelaide. She's reasonable. She's reasonable. That's true. There are countries like this town. What do you have against people trying to make a living now? Let's say I help you. What happens to
Life in
Edgewater?
Edgewater grinds to a halt. The cannery shuts down, workers desert in droves, and our own little camp grows and thrives.
See, she says that, but I feel like what would really happen is they would just hostile overtake this town.
I trust you will listen to your conscience.
But I'm definitely taking her side. That was loud. Okay. Tab, tab, tab. We have skill and perk points, everybody. So, one thing, some of this is kind of a recap, so I'm sorry if you were here last time. But one thing that's interesting, that's a little different than how Fallout works, because obviously these games are being compared, is that the way that the skills work is up until 50, you level up the base skill. So like if I level up melee, it levels up both one-handed and two-handed. And then once they crack 50, then you can individually level them. Hey, what up, vodka? Welcome. So I say, let's go ahead and level... Let's level our guns some more. Well, you know what? We'll split it. We'll do half and half. We'll do guns and tech. And I keep always forgetting to apply my changes. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I think it's nice because it helps you to like not worry so much about spreading your points thin. Also, I am definitely so these are your perks when you level up. I mean, they're your basic stuff like percentage up on durability, armor, all that stuff. But I'm definitely leveling up my carrying capacity because I am very early on and I was already hitting my capacity because I never give my characters good strength attributes in these types of games. So, and then I complain about the about not being able to carry stuff, which was already happening last time. Okay, let's leave this building and then talk to someone and let's see. Oh, there's a chicken. You can talk to the chicken. They canceled Halloween because of the weather tomorrow. That sucks. I feel like here they always just do trunk or treats now. Like nobody really does like real Halloween anymore. I guess some people do, but it's very rare now. And I live in an apartment, so nobody trick or treats.
You hungry? We got canid ribs, canid flank, canid snout too. Something I can help you with?
I was told one of your numbers gone missing.
You mean Zoe?
Oh yeah,
we're
someone
pretty
in this
close.
town is missing. We gotta go
I'd like
find
her
them.
to go loping off.
What happened on the day Zoe disappeared?
Zoe and I were gonna watch the serials, as is our custom. She never turned up. I looked around, but she was nowhere to be found. You sound like some type of corporate fixer asking all these questions.
That's very accusatory, Stefan. I feel like this guy's voice sounds better than Adelaide's did, so maybe it was just that building that we were in that made her sound weird. I don't know what that was. You get like 250 to 300 kids every year. That's crazy. I think it depends on what part of town you're in here, because I think there are maybe some parts of town that still get kids, but like over by where my parents live, it's dwindled.
Zoe was always obsessed with this serial. Masked Marketeer. A scion of Byzantium turns to banditry and teaches his marauder companions the wisdom of free market economics.
I'm cold.
Shame she up and vanished when she did. I had a surprise lined up for her.
If Phoenix Wright has taught me anything, it means that this Zoe girl is obsessed with that show, and she's gone missing in some sort of attempt to reenact the show.
The other day, I got my hands on a genuine copy of the latest Masked Marketeer. I was gonna surprise Zoe with it, but she was gone the next day.
Sad. Was she acting strange before she disappeared?
Can't say I recall Zoe ever acting strange. Well, except for her habit of writing things down on scraps of paper. She called it journaling, but I think it's just plain odd.
So this particular town that we're in right now, Jack, is actually deserters of the main town. The main town is more like a factory town. It has a big cannery and stuff. I did not see that. Vodka. Someone finished this in a speed run of 25 minutes. I have read that it's a little on the shorter side. I've seen some people saying 10 hours, but that sounds like it's probably like if you only do the main quest, because I've spent 4 hours and I'm still on this one planet. So that I feel like
Hey, I got
it's
time.
probably more like 20 or something. Why am I saying your name? I won't say it unless there's a trick. Or if there's not a trick. Or unless you're just singing Destiny's Child. No. I'm still on the first planet. I'm not necessarily in the first town. I probably misspoke. Okay. See you around. Let's go ahead. Oops, wrong button. Let's go ahead and do that side quest. Let's find this Zoe lady. Grace doesn't know where Zoe might have gone. Stefan said Zoe kept a journal, which should be in her quarters. Okay. Doot, doot. Oh, I see. It puts notes that you learn. So we probably want to find the journal. Oh, to tell your kids? Hello, Stacks Jackrock. Zoe's journal, page 12. So that's it then. No more Edgewater for me. No more cannery. No more jumpsuits and gloves. Yes, ma'ams, and would you like another's? I don't know why I'm writing this down for posterity's sake, because I've always hated the cannery, and I don't think I'll ever have to look back to this journal many years hence and tell myself, oh wow, I did hate the Vale once, didn't I? Just because I got sick. Everybody gets sick. Well, okay, I got sick and I grabbed a little too much Adrenatime. Is that really a crime? I gotta treat myself when I'm sick, don't I? Whatever happened to personal responsibility? My nose right now. And surviving by one's own bootstraps. Oh, but you misappropriate one box of Adrenatime and suddenly you're committing larceny. So like I said, they ration out the medicine in this game to the people. And the medicine is like called Adrenatime, I guess, or Adrena. Well, they have like Adreno, which is like medicine, and then Adrenatime I think is like Psycho in Fallout. All right, page 22. Well, today's the day, Zoe. Today is the day you take your destiny into your own hands. I've been listening to Grace talk about the Marauder threat. Bands of wild, free-spirited bandits living in camps out in the hills, warming themselves by the light of barrel fires. Probably mounted the heads of their enemies on spikes as a warning to folk like me. Living a life of comforted ease, free of any rules. I bet they would take the whole religion if they were organized. I've been tucking away some of Adelaide's food, and I've got some spare cans of salt tuna. Should last me a couple weeks if I ration. Got some Adrenatime, too. Everybody loves Adrenatime. Even Marauders, right? I got odds those Marauders will let me throw in with them if I dangle a couple of syringes of Adrenatime before their eyes. This is gonna be great. Look out, Terra 2. Bandit Queen Zoe's origin story has just begun. I'm gonna have a whole gang of Marauders at my beck and call. Maybe I can even score some Rizzos. Okay, so she left to go try and run a gang. Zoe's out of control. Let's go find her. So another thing that's cool, in my opinion, is if you look, let me find my inventory. You can equip multiple weapons and then scroll between them, or like press the number keys between them. So I have 2 melees and 2 guns equipped. That's just another thing that I think is cool, because you can't do that in Fallout. Also, this game is really beautiful. Look at this. That's so nice. Like, that's so fucking good looking. Boop. Let's get going. One thing that would be nice, and maybe it's just this planet that I'm on, and I in one way I agree that maybe I'm wrong here. I'm going to go ahead and argue with myself, counter myself ahead of time and say maybe it would ruin the atmosphere, but it would be nice to have a little like music. I love when you're playing Fallout and you're jamming along to the radio station as you go. Didn't we already wipe out these Marauders?
Anybody who ever came out this far.
Is this robot dead? I want to say I've already been here. Oh, she's right there. Oh, we're about to get ambushed.
Deliver. Always wanted to say that.
Oh, I can't talk to her? I just gotta kill her friends? Alright. That was it? Just the one?
Wow, you crossed them all off, like some sort of heroic accountant running down a list.
You
Teach
hear
me
that,
your
Jack? This
ways.
could be you, a heroic accountant. You didn't realize there was no music? At least not right there. I love the menu music for this game. The menu music is great. When you're loading in. Here's Zoe. People are looking for you.
What? You mean Adelaide's little congregation of nature-loving nobodies? I could not possibly be less interested in them.
Adelaide
You,
seems
on the
very
other
nice.
hand, you were a sight to behold. If I had half your skills, I'd be the greatest outlaw the coast has ever seen.
What am I guessing, Jack? What? I need you to clarify something for me.
I'm great at clarifying.
Why did you leave camp?
I got kicked out of Edgewater on account of falling sick with plague. and
Congratulations,
stealing
Jack.
some medicine to treat myself.
How far along?
I'd heard some outlaws set up camp in the botanical labs. I decided to throw in with them, seeing as I always wanted to be an outlaw myself.
We got stream
Instead,
babies
what do I
galore.
find? But a bunch of former workers camped out around a greenhouse. I couldn't just go back to the cannery, so I was stuck with them.
Oh, rude. So she didn't even want to be at camp. That's awesome, dude. Is it your guys' first kid? I want to say maybe you mentioned having a kid before. I'm sorry if I sound really nasally. This like post-nasal drip shit is really getting to me.
I don't know. The vital processes that constitute the miracle of life are mysterious and unknowable. Oh, you mean around these guys? The Marauders wouldn't hurt me. They love me. I'm practically their queen.
Oh, we got
Yeah,
to
must
shoot
be
her.
my natural charisma.
Let's shoot Zoe Chandler. I'm impressed. How'd you pull it off?
I may have bartered them a few boxes of Adrena time, but yeah, I'm sure that's got nothing to do with it.
Are you a prisoner here?
No.
Shoot the
I
infidel.
insinuated myself into their company, see? And they didn't seem to mind one whit.
There was something else, actually.
I've got all the time in Halcyon.
I've been sent to find you.
Why? Adelaide wants me back on garden duty or something? Thanks, but I'm not going anywhere. This is where I belong.
Okay, we have persuade. We have enough persuade. So let's go ahead and tell her you should go back. Your people are worried.
I doubt that. Nobody in that camp really cared about me.
Should we spoil Stefan's plan? Yeah, let's do it. Stefan's planning to surprise you with an episode of your favorite serial.
Wait, you're telling me he's got a copy of the Mass Marketeer? Why didn't you say so? I'll take my stuff
That's it,
and
that's all it
head on
took.
Back, I suppose.
That's a lot of
Race is gonna
fucking
be
money.
glaring gnarly. So I've got that to look forward to.
Thank you, Vodka, for the bits and for the accompanying music. Let me check something. Let me check the sound settings on my actual computer because I feel like I feel like stuff is weird. Let's see. Can you talk to me? That's way better. Yeah, no, you guys can't hear it. I'll fix it, but that's okay. Yeah. So I have one of these headsets with the Game DAC thing, and it was on Game DAC Game instead of Game DAC speakers. I think that did it. Listen to her now.
Look, I already bought what you were selling me. Just give me some time to gather up my personals.
That sounds like a million times better. What is that emote that you gave with these bits? Oh, they're Terminator bits. Ooh, that is very fancy, Vodka. Thank you. I'm easily impressed by these Terminator bits. I knew I wasn't crazy that audio sounded weird. I should have checked my game audio earlier, or my PC audio. Hut, 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 hut. Oh my god, I wish you guys could see my cat. I really need to set up my my cat cam one of these days. Yeah, that Terminator movie, I just saw the newest trailer for it when I went to the movies on Friday, and the trailer was like the entire movie. I was like, I've never seen any Terminator movie, but I was like, why would I go see this one now? Did you see that? That was like, was that from here? The fall damage in this is insane. Okay, let's talk to Grace.
What is it?
I talked Zoe into coming back. Thank you very
We
much.
didn't always get along, but I'm glad to know she's safe. What happened anyway?
I feel like if we tell Grace that she joined up with the Marauders, Grace might be mad. We'll just go ahead and say something about wanting to be an outlaw.
You pretty much did my job for me.
Yeah, I
Least
think I
can
did.
do is pay you for your trouble.
Yes, pay
Let
me.
me know if I can do something for you.
All right. And then we have another quest. Oh yeah, this quest we need a certain level of repair. And I don't think we have it. I need to remind myself what level of repair this guy needs. So let's go look at that real quick. Deserter's reputation increased. So there's faction reputations as well in this game. So far, our reputation with the deserters is good, and our one with the evil town is actually very good as well. Let's fast travel to... Oh, I don't want to go to Edgewater. We'll hoof it. If I go to Edgewater, I'm going to get distracted, and I'm going to go into every shop again, and we'll be there all night. Even also, look at this, by the way. Look at how pretty the sky is, and then also look that there's just I almost said airplanes, spaceships in the sky and stuff. It's so cool. I'm a shill. I'm a shill. Uh-oh. We're gonna take damage. This is bringing me back to my PUBG days. Getting away from, oh man, there's a place that I loved to land in PUBG that people hated, and it was up on the top of a hill. And every time, I would always have to jump down and make sure to not accidentally kill myself. Oh man, what was it called? It was in like the bottom left of the map. Oh well. Let's check in on this robot friend. So this robot, this crazy guy thinks that this robot is evil, but we just want to fix it.
Aw, he ain't good for it. Bet I could fix it
Oh,
smart.
Parvati probably can fix him.
Searching for repair bay. Error. Navigation systems failed. Unable to
So Parvati is from
I
the...
could probably fix that. I mean, if you wanted me to.
Yes. She's from the town, the cannery town. But her parents are both dead, and she seems pretty nice. So we're gonna let her fix the robot.
Yep, I see the problem. His nav mod got dislodged. Must have taken a tumble. Just gotta give it a good push and wait for the click.
What up,
There
Cross?
you go. Jeremy's good as new. Well, he by Spacer's choice standard. His name's Jeremy.
navigation systems operational.
Hello, thank you for thank you for the raid, Purple Teslas. How are you? I get so excited anytime any raid happens because I love that song. Thank you very much, and also hello, welcome. I'm Kristen. Nice to meet you. Were you also playing Outer Worlds? Yeah, vodka. And yes, Cross, it is nice to play this style of game on an engine that's pretty good. Let's ask her Parvati, why did you name the mechanical?
On account I fixed him.
Oh,
And he's Jeremy
cat
on his
emotes.
helmet. It's like Jeremy, the officer in True Romantic Tales of the Space Guard.
Parvati's a big dork. well, welcome. Thank you very much for the raid. How far along are you? We're like, I think this is like our not calling you pregnant or anything in the game. This is like our, I think I'm like on hour 5 or 6. Hey, thank you for the follow. Is it Linus? Linus Astald? Or is it Linus? I learned that how we say Linus in Swedish, they call it Linus. Linus. Is that an Aetherwave cereal or something?
Absolutely. I make a point to watch every Tuesday night. Be more careful out there, Jeremy.
All right. So where does that put us with the crazy guy? Oh, we gotta go back to Ludwig. Swedish pronunciation is closer? Okay, okay. I also have a cat emote, actually. It's my actual cat, who is down at my feet right now, but if I tried to pick her up, she would get all squirmy and run away. So she likes to be near, but not too near, you know. She's very much a look but don't touch cat. Yeah, it is locked. But I don't know if you guys have seen it. Oh my god. I'm sorry. I'm getting over a cold too, so I'm a little nasally. But I don't know if you guys have seen, any of the stuff about
When I was little, we
channel
played
points.
Every Sunday noon. Now they only come
That's
once
true.
a
She
month.
does claw me in the butt sometimes.
I love the wind here.
But channel points is something that Twitch is testing right now, which is kind of like, you know how you can earn the points through the Streamlab app, the one that you guys have asked about, how I have the needle points thing at the bottom? Twitch is trying to make their own version of that, but it's in beta right now, so only certain people have it. And one of the things you guys have, that you guys can unlock, I think, with it is like emotes. But I'm not sure how it works. If you are already subbed, can you unlock a higher tier emote? Or if it's a specific set of them. One channel that I regular has them right now, so I'm going to research it. Oh, you've been messing with it too, Vodka? So maybe you know. I think it's a pretty cool idea. I'm glad they're implementing it. 15-ish hours. That's a good chunk. I'm playing this right now on Wednesdays and Saturdays, and I just started on Saturday. Tuesdays and Thursdays I play Chrono Trigger right now, so I'm excited. This Saturday I'm probably going to dump a bunch of time into this.
Bring us honor, soldier.
You won't have to worry about that scout anymore.
You beat that scout to scrap with its own legs? Pulled its optic cables out its head case? Actually, don't tell me. Rather use my imagination. You're a passing fair soldier, I will confess. But you,
Thank you,
are
Ludwig.
one, and the enemy is legion. What you need is an equalizer, a weapon to strike fear in their cold mechanical hearts. Cantina, lavatory, behind one of the toilets. That's where I've kept it hidden all these
I didn't
years.
want to go back to town, but it sounds like we're going back. You hid your weapon in a lavatory.
Sharp, ain't it? The lavatory is the very last place a mechanical has need to enter.
He has a point. Robots don't need to use the bathroom.
On the double, soldier. Don't want the bartender poking around in there with a mop.
I mean, it's been a long time. Let's go look in the cantina. So, Jack, it doesn't necessarily seem like they rolled it out to just high viewer count streams, because I follow Ammunition, who is a big partnered streamer, and she does not have it. But I don't know if you've ever popped in on my channel in the mornings and seen I always host one of my streamer friends, Velina. She plays Path of Exile, and she's teetering on like partner numbers right now. Like, I'm pretty sure she's probably gonna get partnered, and she has them on her channel. So it seems like they kind of just rolled it out in a varied amount. I think they gave it to affiliates and partners. You've been hoarding the points, Vodka?
You're not a big drinker, are you?
Yeah, that's my theory. Is I'm not too sure if it'll work for higher tiered ones or not. I'd be interested to find out. I'm gonna keep hoarding them on Vel's channel because I'm subbed to her, and we'll see what comes of it. Yeah, definitely always hoard. All right, Ludwig's bundle. That's not what I want to hear that called. Right there. It's sealed. What do you think is this weapon? I feel like there's no way in hell that this weapon is an actual weapon. And considering that Ludwig is an insane person, I feel like it's definitely going to be a, like a, I don't know, a dead rat. Something. You definitely don't have to spend your points if you don't want to, Vodka. For my sake, because I'll figure it out eventually. What? But so far out of everybody I follow, I've only seen it on the one channel, so it seems like it's pretty limited. I'm excited to roll it out because I think you can. It also lets you make like custom rewards and stuff, and that'll be fun. Well, oh, which reminds me, I added the death counter. So we can see I've killed this guy 8 times. And if I die, remind me to add a death.
Bring us honor, soldier.
I found that package you mentioned.
Feast your eyes, soldier. This here is a genuine Spacer's Choice injury customizing unit. Designed to deliver a lethal blast of electrical discharge. I call it the Hand of the Law.
That's an interesting name,
You ever want
Ludwig.
to see a mechanical flailing around like a grounded fish? You stick a couple thousand volts in its guts. With compliments from old Ludwig.
Oh yeah, anybody could just type ! Deaths. But I think only mods or myself can add to death counter. As for the other command, as we were talking about other commands, so I did add this, which brings you to the worst image of all time. I hope Cottonwood is here to press that right now. Okay, you want to see... Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. You ever want to see a mechanical flailing around like a grounded fish? Stick a couple thousand volts in its guts with compliments from old Ludwig. Okay, so what's next?
Time's come for you to journey down into the black heart of the enemy's camp. I'm talking about the old geothermal plant. Unfortunately, the old plant lies outside my board-given jurisdiction.
Excellent, I
You
just
need to
snapped
get a
myself.
passcode from the boss, Reed Thompson.
What shadow? Why shadow? That came about when I was playing Devil May Cry on stream. Someone was talking about Shadow the Hedgehog, and one person got another person to draw that for them. It's very unfortunate, but also kind of great. Okay. Don't worry about that. I already got a passcode from Reed.
I've been after a passcode for years. Boss said no on account of my gross incompetence with all matters related to security. I need you to get us the brain of a mechanical. Well, not exactly a brain. Anatomically speaking, what we're looking for is a logic module.
A logic module. Okay, how am I supposed to get one of these?
There's the rub. If a mechanical breaks down, the logic module fries. So you can't rip one out of its corpse. You're gonna have to find an intact model somehow.
I don't want to steal from a live robot. Let's ask Parvati. Parvati, is a logic module something you could help with?
I don't reckon so.
What good are you?
I work with gears and pistons and such. Stuff you can put hands to. Computers and mechanical brains are outside my ken.
You know, she names the mechanical she fixes. Calls them Bess and Clancy and so on. You keep a careful eye on her. Could be a sympathizer.
Okay, we sure will. Okay, Vodka, you have a good time, and thank you for hanging out. I'll probably be on until, for another at least 2 hours, maybe 2.5. So, we shall see. Okay, what are you planning?
Don't tell anyone, all right? I've got a contact. A real expert in the inner workings of the automaton. We are gonna rip those mechanical secrets right out of their circuits.
You see Walgreens? You went to Walgreens and you see chats you didn't type? Is it the thing about saying your name for your kids? Because I thought that was a little weird. Maybe your kids typed it? Let's see. Edgewater is in the middle of nowhere. You don't have a contact.
Well, excuse me. What I meant was I'm going to get a contact. Didn't know I had to be all prissy about my grammar around you.
Alright, seems simple enough.
If you die horribly, I will pour out a can of 0G to your memory.
Thanks, Ludwig. How do you think he'll find out if we die horribly, though? Alright, let's go get this thing for him. Your daughter. That's pretty great. It's weird that kids kind of just it's weird to see how kids interact with streamers, because I think one time, you know, Melfina, oops, sorry, I hit the mic. Melfina, who's in here, obviously, sometimes. One time, her kids, she was typing something weird along the same lines that was just trying to get me to acknowledge. And I was like, that seems weird. Why are you asking me to do that? And then she was like, it was my kids. And I was like, So it's like kids get it and then they're like,
I used
say
to
my
skip
name.
rocks in the river till Constable Reyes ticketed me for unlicensed terraforming.
Unlicensed terraforming.
She's jealous. She don't know how to skip rocks her own self.
Can you guys skip rocks? Because it's pretty, like I can. Oh God, that's an enemy. That is not a rock. Speaking of rocks, oh Jesus. I can only get it to go like 1 or 2 skips before. Oh my God. I was not paying attention. I was not prepared for this. Get the little baby. Okay, there we go. These guys are much easier. I was trying to fight these when I was way under leveled, and it was a nightmare. Oops, wrong button. Oh, I forget that they like burrow underground and then pop back up at you. Oh, I can't seem to nail the dodging. Okay. 1 left. It's a little baby. Whew. Okay. Yeah, definitely no respect for alien wildlife. But listen, the wildlife came for me, Dusty. Dusty, type ! shadow. You'll be pleased. They remind you of the bad gorillas from Congo. I've never watched Congo. What's that movie though? There's some other horror movie involving monkeys. Outbreak. I remember being at a family member's house. God damn it, they came out of nowhere. A family member's house for Thanksgiving. And my older sister and my older cousin wanted to watch a movie. And I forget what I wanted to watch, something dumb. But my cousin and my sister wanted to watch Outbreak, so I insisted on being in the room. And then got so scared in like the first scene that I like left. I mean, I don't know if it was scary. I was little stacks. So it was scary to me. I just remember that I went in the other room and listened to my sister's Power Man 5000 CD on my Discman instead. What if some dude landed down your street in a spaceship, hopped out with an AR-15 and started mowing down the local coyotes and stray cats? I mean, I would think that sounds like a desert person. You haven't seen it since you were little? Well, listen, some of us were very scared when we were little, right?
Here they come.
There you go, Dusty. Hey. Hey, robot. There are 5 damage types: physical, plasma, corrosion, shock, and N-ray. Some enemies are vulnerable or resistant to certain types of damages. Okay. This is only mildly helpful. Oh, wait, I have an electric baton, huh? Bonk. Yeah. That's right. Oh, hey. I mean, I just imagine that robots are probably weak to this. Oh, wait, where is he? I love his noise. Poverty's dead. I'm gonna sneeze, you guys. I feel it coming. Oh, that one's nice. Sorry. No, he's not. I thought he was nice. He was not nice. Yeah, this electric mace is awesome. Let's check my condition of everything real quick. Okay, everything looks okay. How's the armor doing? How's the armor doing? Ooh, that could use some repair. Okay. One bad thing about this game, if I had to say, is there's no hacking game. You just hack using skills. Hey, Tuner, how are you? And of course, the obligatory, how is Ori? How have you been? How are the Blues doing this season? I also did not know Cuba Gooding Jr. was an Outbreak. I'm doing well myself. I'm getting over... My allergies are pretty out of control, so sometimes I sound pretty cruddy right now, but I'm feeling okay. You accidentally bought Outbreak because you rented it too long. That's when you just don't return it. Okay, disarm the security fences. View recent logs. Accessing. Error. Security logs inaccessible. In keeping with Spacer's Choice Company policy, all security logs have been terminated in the event of a major emergency, catastrophic event, or security breach. Scheduled security updates at this Spacer's Choice facility are critically overdue. Your last scheduled security update occurred on error, date not found. If you are a member of the Spacer's Choice security detail assigned to this location, please turn in your identification for immediate reprimand. Failure to do so may result in an immediate reprimand. I really love the humor in this game. It's so good. Yeah, that's how it goes, Tuner. Like, in waves. That's how it feels, at least. Sometimes life has you real chill, and then other times it's like, when it rains, it pours. Let's go inside this power plant, y'all. Redbox charges double the cost of a movie if you don't return it. You couldn't care because you were in the ocean. Yeah, I've never used Redbox, but don't you put a card on file for Redbox, right? Plant worker is dead. Do you have anything for me? Nothing I want. That makes sense. That's kind of really the only way for them to ensure they get their stuff back. Charge you $50 for Outbreak. What's more surprising is that you were renting Outbreak from a Redbox in a time where Redbox existed. I wish I could hack the sentries and make them friendly. I don't like attacking sentient robots. It makes me sad. $50 for Outbreak. Mamma mia. It was interesting. I suppose. It's not $50 interesting. Office door is unlocked. Ooh, we got a lot of emails here. Alright, Mr. Braden, this letter serves as an informal notification of our company's displeasure toward your management of the Emerald Vale geothermal plant for reasons related to exceeding your staff budget in your latest quarterly report. Please select 5 subordinates to be dismissed immediately. Additionally, please contact our office to schedule your official reprimand at your earliest convenience. Failure to schedule your official reprimand will result in an official reprimand. The Spacer's Choice family would like to collectively remind you that working for Spacer's Choice is not a right, but a privilege. Signed, Emerald Vale Geothermal Plant. Welp. To the esteemed members of the Emerald Vale Development and Oversight Committee, I hope this letter finds you wealthy. I like the cut of Jay Braden's jib. After due consideration of your last letter, I have identified and terminated no fewer than 5 subordinates who were unable to provide sufficient justification for their ongoing employment. I would like to remind the Oversight Committee that while most of Emerald Vale has failed to meet its production and output quotas, particularly our agriculture and fishing/canning departments, neither of which are anywhere close to profitable, the Emerald Vale geothermal plant remains committed to providing cheap, cost-efficient power to the entire region. Regards, Juno Braden. Ooh, his name is Juno, like my cat. Miss Braden. Oh, her name is Juno, like my cat. We have investigated the claims you made against the profitability of the greater Emerald Vale region. Our offices agree with you. Agriculture and fishing and canning have experienced a steady decline while the Emerald Vale geothermal plant remains somewhat profitable. Our offices are currently investigating ways to implement additional cost-saving measures, which will ultimately lead to a leaner, more streamlined, more efficient geothermal power plant. Please be informed that the Spacer's Choice Developmental and Oversight Office has taken a significant insurance policy against the Emerald Vale geothermal plant. The office would like to assure you that this insurance policy is a standard procedure. Do not attempt to interpret, understand, or otherwise extrapolate the meaning from this decision. As a special courtesy, we have deployed a proprietary team of engineering specialists to the Emerald Vale geothermal plant. This team of specialists has been instructed to refit and upgrade the plant's population of auto mechanicals free of charge. Thank you for your cooperation. So they 100% sent all these mechanicals to kill these people, and maybe Ludwig is not crazy? Jesus. I mean, that's what I took away from that. They took out an insurance policy all of a sudden? What's in the office? Oh, that's not an office. That's a toilet. I like the style of toilet in this game. Alright. I do miss bobbleheads, you guys. I'm not gonna lie. What's over here? Oops, wrong way. I also would like a mini-map. I'm just noticing that there's not really a mini-map. Unless I have it turned off somehow. Bye! Those sprats are cute. I weirdly like sprats. What's this? Stimulotion. Alrighty. Welcome, R. Thompson. Personal files. S. Tanaka, Chief of Security. Chester Higgins again, that hullhead. Found him fiddling around with one of the mechanicals, so I had to write him up for tampering with company property. Just in case I'm reading this a couple days from now and feeling bad for what I've done, let me remind myself that I've warned him before. He's always been a little crooked in the skull. He was working on some logic module. I confiscated it. Should be in my lock-away room for the foreseeable future. Okay, so we know where to look. Doesn't sit right with me. Company's been replacing our guards with auto mechanicals. At this rate, I'm going to end up a chief of security with no staff. Just a small army of mechanicals knocking about, guns pointed every which way. Company tells us they're safe, programmed to treat us humans like their own. People are liable to break down, but an auto mechanicals never will. I don't know. Doesn't sit right with me. But the company's never been wrong before, I suppose. Ooh. Worst has happened. Mechanical's gone crazy. Locked myself down here. Just trying to gather my courage. Gonna make a mad dash for the control room. Might be able to shut things down. Will delete the sentry if I ever return. Greetings, Security Chief S. Tanaka. This is an automated message initiated by Spacer's Choice Worker Safety Contingency Protocols. A security lockdown has been initiated. This is not a test. Your behavior during this lockdown will be reviewed during your quarterly audit. Anxiety is a common side effect of life-threatening situations engendered by security lockdowns. Fight back against anxiety with an ice-cold bottle of Zero G Brew. Zero G Brew, an ale that's good for what ails you. Oh my god. This universe stresses me out. Okay. How do we get in here? There must be a key? No? Do I just have to get the skills required? Sad. How do... Okay. I'm gonna admit, this is one thing that I don't fully understand yet. What these icons mean. But I think there maybe are two, because... Oh, hello. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Yeah, we're alright. Thanks for checking. Or maybe we have to go get something from here first. Oh, what's that? Oh. I forgot you could charge up a melee attack. Yeah, look at all these dead plant workers. Oh no. Oh. Okay. I don't know what that did. Unless I'm accidentally initiating the other quest, because I think the other quest is also in here. The main quest, where we're supposed to choose where to route the power to.
You're not real. You're not real.
Oh, Higgins is still alive. Oh my god. How do we get to him? Oh man, we gotta save Higgins. That was not a twist that I was expecting. What's this? A light machine gun. Ah, that's the... My hacking skill is too low. Okay, so that's what that icon is. The calculator looking one is a hacking skill. Oh, but we have the passcode, don't we? Oh no, we don't have Chester's passcode. Chester's got to be one of these dead bodies laying around, right? We'll have to find Chester's dead body. And then we got to go check in with Higgins. Boop, boop. Everybody always keeps the best stuff in their locked closets. How's our inventory doing? Oh, I'm so glad we upgraded. Alright, let's go check in with that guy. Who certainly should have been dead. But fate is on his side. But how do we get down there is the question. I saw... Oh man, there's so many dead workers. But none of them are Chester. The only dead body I truly care about in this world.
No, 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 just leave me alone.
Where is he? I don't even see him. I only hear him. Oh, here's a staircase. Okay. Hopefully he's not crazy and attacks us.
No, 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 just leave me alone.
I'll never leave you alone.
Mind the steam. You're liable to get scalded.
I will listen to her. The last time I didn't listen to my guts in this game. Oh, this one is absorbing electricity, it looked like. Oh my god, Parvati needs to calm down. Where? Oh god.
That's the last of them.
Thank you. Oh man. Oh, Spacer's Choice. Okay, so the other thing in this game, for those of you that weren't here last time, is you have the option to take weaknesses in exchange for a perk. So in this case, getting burned too many times has made you susceptible to plasma damage. So I can get a perk at the cost of receiving 25% more plasma damage, which I'm not going to take. Because as you can see, I just took a bunch of plasma damage. Shut off the steam release valves so we don't... Oh, I should have taken it. Scientist. Oh, workbench. Okay. We have a bunch of upgrades that I haven't used. Let's see. Sure grip. Decreases the loss of weapon durability on use. Yes. You cannot recover a mod after installation. Oh my gosh. My nose is not my friend. Let's see what kind of mods we have for this. Mag 2 power. Magazine changes the weapon's type to plasma. Changes it to shock. Increases the amount of ammunition. Let's do that for this one. And then now that I know that you can change the types of weapons, I've been just scrapping when I get duplicates. So like I have this assault rifle, and I've been scrapping spares. But I think that I should do this. We'll have a plasma one. And then if I have an extra one, we'll take that and we'll make it a shock one. But it looks like I don't have an extra one right now. That's pretty cool though. That's a fun little feature. Oh, there's a light machine gun. Oh my god. No, we'll keep that as is now. I wasn't done exploring over here. Ah, 36. That's much nicer. Oh, this just was a circle anyway.
On its beginning, security patrol.
Oh, it's me. I'm turning on the valves by shooting them. All these little drones are reminding me of Eddie from Fallout New Vegas. Woo. Jack, I forget if you said, did you play the Fallout games? Because I remember that, was it you or Vodka who doesn't really care for first-person shooters? Or perhaps both of you. Whoop. We're gonna get this whole plant up and running. Oh, Oh, this door was locked from that side. Okay. We're gonna tear this plant apart. I want to move into this plant. And we gotta find this guy's password still. These things are so cute. In the cannery town, the lady was shooting them all, and it was making me real sad. Just kill them all. How could you?
Self-diagnostics.
Jeremy's
complete.
alive.
Navigation systems operational.
Oh, Jeremy's the one from
Combat
earlier.
Systems operational. It's not the best choice. It's the Spacer's choice.
What a slogan. Why aren't you
Hostile
attacking me?
Actions towards Spacer's choice mechanics are contrary to logical directive. Conclusion: all hostile automechanicals must be defective in compliance with Spacer's choice policy. All defective automechanicals must be permanently
Oh, Jeremy's on
dismantled.
our side.
Please allow me to assist.
Yes. Let me get this straight. You want me to help you destroy, or you want to help me destroy other mechanicals?
Affirmative. Mechanicide protocols loaded. Awaiting confirmation.
Mechanicide. Confirmation granted. I like the sound of that. Jeremy's about to wreck these guys. Alright, Mechanics Log 12. Corporate just sent a team of technicians to conduct a complete refit of all our mechanicals. Every Century and drone. It's not my place to say so, but doesn't this run contrary to the Spacer's Choice mission of being as cheap as possible? Just in case I'm audited, I would like to formally express how grateful I am to be a part of the Spacer's Choice family. Spacer's Choice is the leading brand in affordable sundry across Halcyon. It's not the best choice, it's the Spacer's Choice. I am on the side of the robots. They're not bad, they're just programmed that way. Sort of like Jessica Rabbit. Just finished a routine maintenance on our mechanical sentries. I found some strange modifications to their logic modules. I haven't had time to run a diagnostic. Oh, this must be Charlie's? Yeah, it is Charlie Higgins' place. I haven't had time to... Oh, wait. Sorry. I haven't had time to run a diagnostic, so I don't know what's been modified. All I know is these modifications that were introduced in our recent refit. Company went through the trouble of refitting every single mechanical in the plant not long ago. Guessing this was the work of those visiting technicians. I filed a report, but my supervisor told me not to worry about it. Said the company knew what it was doing. Ordered me to forget about any alleged modifications to the logic modules. Decided to do a bit of sleuthing by my own self. Got my hands on a logic module. Time to do a little experimentation. Borrowed a copy of the Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering. I think it's volume 3. I need something to read down in the pit. Much obliged, C. Higgins. Oh, that's who's in the hole, not the leader guy. Okay, so yeah, let's definitely go chase or go save that guy. But now I'm kind of lost and I don't really remember how to get back to him. Was that robot control armor? Oh no, it must have said riot. That makes way more sense than robot control.
Get away!
I'll never get away. We already went that way. Boop. I learned the hard way to not go down the...
Go away, Phantom!
to not jump down the ladders. I mean, yeah, I am very susceptible to getting lost in games, Jack. It's a bad habit. Luckily, streaming has made that a little better because, dude, when I play games by myself, sometimes my habits are like things you guys would not enjoy. So I've been playing Fire Emblem still, you know? And at the beginning of every month, I go to the store, the merchant, and I buy every piece of bait. And then I just fish for like 25 minutes. I clear out all the bait. And I like can't stop myself from doing it. I can't stop it. Thank you for the hammer. I like this antibiotics cream. Hi, Charlie.
You're not real. You're not real. Get away from me, Phantom. Shoot. Scram.
Calm down. I'm not trying to hurt you.
You can talk? The Phantom's never talked before. I knew I shouldn't have eaten that sprat raw.
Oh, he's been eating sprats.
See, Higgins, this is why you must always boil your sprats before ingesting.
Slow down and tell me what's going on.
Clearly, I mistook you for one of the phantoms of my imagination, which terrorized me on occasion.
Just a little
Chester
night
G.
terror.
Higgins. The D stands for definitely not insane. I use it as a reminder.
I like it. I like your style here, Chester. I thought his name was Charles. It's Chester. Okay. How long have you been down here?
Hard to say. By my reckoning, Higgins has been here somewhere between 2 weeks and forever. My recollection's a touch fuzzy these days.
All right, 2 weeks and forever. And exactly what do you do here?
Oh, Higgins has been many things over the years. Sprat Wrangler, Saltuna Critic, Aetherwave Personality, Chairman of the Board, Galactic Defender, Sisty Pig Tycoon.
What's a
I've come
sisty
a long
pig?
way for someone who started off as a simple engineer right here in this plant.
You were an engineer?
I specialized in auto
Like we didn't just read all his
drones,
emails.
Sentries, repaired them, maintained, upgraded, did it all from my old workroom just over in the next section.
Oh yeah, if this game had fishing, we would never leave this game, Jack. If you worked on these mechanicals, you must know a way to stop them.
Look, I don't want to fall into any trouble with the mechanicals. If they wise up to our plans, they will come for us. With prodding irons.
We gotta hook this guy up with Ludwig. They'd get along great. Okay, let's persuade him. I can deal with the mechanicals. I made it this far, didn't I?
You know, you remind me of myself back when I was an intergalactic adventurer. I discovered a flaw. Their hostility levels were hardwired to maximum. There's no changing that, but you could rewrite their targeting protocol so they attack each other
Ooh.
instead.
Now we can use his password to do that. Mechanicals follow the behavior of their logic module. Someone tampered with it.
Yes, that's exactly it. I see you're also versed in the noble art of mechanical engineering.
The noble art.
There's a behavior control terminal in the other room. It should have options to change how the mechanicals act, including whom they shoot at. Oh, that reminds me. You'll need my passcode to access
Excellent.
the
Let's
behavior control
reprogram these
terminal.
guys.
Here, let me just write it down for you.
Won't it be great if we reprogram them and then, who is it, Jeremy, we sent off to kill all of them, was still just killing them? Let's
The
ask
tail.
this guy.
Definitely start with the tail. If you're feeling adventurous, the ears are a particular delicacy.
How have you been surviving all this time?
Jimmy'd opened the vending machines. That lasted a good couple of months. Eventually, I had to resort to more unconventional means of filling my insides.
Let's see, this place looks like it's been abandoned for a while. What happened?
Mechanicals lost their bolts. Opened fire on anything that moved. It was pandemonium.
And you weren't killed?
I was on cleaning duty at the time. My old boss had me scrubbing pipes when the killing started. So, as usual, I missed out.
Darn, I missed out on the massacre. Hi, Gerthio. We stole his book. This poor guy has like one thing and it's his book and we stole it, but let's read it. Wait, where did it go? I don't really know how to read the books. Just like in real life. I don't know how to read. Don't hate on this poor guy that's been living in a basement because murderous robots were attacking him and killed everyone he knew. And now he has no friends in his communist planet of which to speak. Maybe they did. Maybe they did kill his family and rip off his wig. How do I get back up to 1? Oh, right here. Duh. I thought I remembered his terminal being really close by. Yep, right here. Modify behavior. Select new targets. Error. Auto mechanicals in this facility have been mandated to target intruders. Any attempt to alter this setting is punishable by company law. Please see your supervisor to schedule a reprimand. Define intruders as Spacer's Choice mechanicals. Perfect. Alright, we did it. And then Where are we on this side quest anyway? Oh, we still got to get back to Ludwig. The robot might be killing good people right now. It's possible. That's the kind of wine people like, though, Gerthio. I want to say people are all about. How do I get here? Oh, I can't fast travel from in here. People are all about cheap wine, from my understanding. I'm not a wine person. I mean, it didn't have to give you anything at all. You should take your $2 check and cherish it. How do I turn on? There's like one last room. I guess we'll worry about that when we do the next quest. Let's go ahead and deliver this logic module. I also don't like wine. It's not for me. Yeah, just because the wine was more expensive doesn't mean that it's better wine, though. Like, if you were given them both in a blind taste test, would you know? Would you even know? Go ahead and pour them both into cups and then blindfold yourself and shuffle it up. I don't know what that means. Oh yeah, I don't think that that's the case with all alcohol, but I've just heard that about wine. I've heard people say that it doesn't, that it all tastes the same. Popov's, oh, the plastic bottle vodka, yeah, that's gross. I do, now that I'm older and I don't drink very often, I try and get more expensive liquor when I do buy it. Just because I'm bougie. But really because I do think it makes a difference. And now that I'm older, hangovers are not the same. Hangovers are a lot rougher. Falling off your skateboard takes a lot longer to recover. Everything takes a lot longer. Gerthio, don't be a jerk.
Bring us honor, soldier.
You mentioned the logic module. I found one in the geothermal plant.
Bang up work, soldier. You're a credit to your uniform. Oh, that reminds me. Gotta look into getting us a uniform.
That's true.
So this is it then. The key to humanity's victory over the mechanical hordes. I would reward you with the gratitude of the resistance, but I'm guessing
give me
you
money.
want something tactile. So here's a couple of bits for your trouble, and a little something to remember me by.
All right. That is all these side quests donezo. Let's get back to the main quest then. All right. Yeah, 9 out of 10, not enough side quests. There might be more. I might have missed one. But I feel like I did a lot of these. I feel like I could have done maybe all of them in this area. But I don't think so. There has to be more. There has to be one that I skipped. We'll find it next time. But for now, we'll go ahead and we'll get a move on. Let's divert this power, baby. And eventually leave this planet. See, we do have to go back to the geothermal plant. Let's just fast travel there, actually. Boop. An assassin or thieves guild. Oh my god, that's like the only side quest I even remember from Skyrim is the thieves guild. I want to say I joined it. I think I joined it. Hey, what the hell? I reprogrammed you. I guess this is not an auto mechanical.
Once we do this, there's no going back.
All right. Let's choose where to send this. You know what? Let me in case I make a mistake, let me save here first. Boop. Oh, hold on. I reminded myself of something from the last stream that I was supposed to clip and I forgot. Okay. Plant status. It's at 22% efficiency. Power is currently being distributed to Edgewater Saltuna Cannery, Botanical Laboratory. Structural damage detected. Wait. Does that mean I just rerouted it to... It didn't give me a choice. Where did I just reroute it to? Sentry attack intruder. I mean, technically now the intruder is the robot.
That's the last.
Oh, okay. I didn't have enough of these on, maybe? Gerthy was just making a weird joke, I think. I don't know why or how. Okay.
Excuse me, ma'am. Look, I know you want your power regulator and all, but I just gotta ask you.
Ask me
Do
what?
you understand what you're about to do?
Oh, I do. Let's hear your opinion, though.
I don't think you should cut off Edgewater's power. I think it would be cruel. I'm sorry. That just sort of came out all at once.
Oh yeah, we're not doing it.
Edgewater's hurting. We've been losing workers year after year, and corporate hardly ever sends replacements. There's barely enough Saltuna to fill our bellies anymore. But the town's got some good people in it. Decent.
Okay, so Parvati's opinion is she's right in the
living
middle.
their lives the only way they know how. They don't deserve to be punished.
Okay, let's see. Reed tells me Edgewater's going to die without workers in power. The deserters are a community. I can't destroy what they've built.
Miss McDevitt's built something beautiful. Somehow she's talked the ground into giving life again. It's plain to see she's made the Vale a better place. Fed the hungry, tended the sick. Gave a home to those that had none. But Miss McDevitt delights in Edgewater's suffering.
Alright, see you later, Gerthio.
She wants to hurt the town.
Next time you come
Do
around,
you really want to
don't do this.
That kind of hatred?
Alright, let's see. I see your point. I think I'm ready to make this.
Sorry,
I don't
didn't
really
mean to
care if
babble on
Edgewater
like that.
dies.
I felt like I had to say something.
I'm glad you did.
Really? I mean, wow. Thanks. No one's ever told me those words in that order.
So before I bought a VR headset, Jack, I was a big VR hater. Like, I would constantly hate on VR, and then once I got it, I was like, all right, I gotta own up. So I don't think that that's something I actually said, but that Dusty just added. Redirect power. Redirect power to Botanical Laboratory. It scared me. That was really loud. Skill points. All right, let's up our I don't know. Let's up our defense. No, but it's not really like defense proper. It's just like dodge and block, and I'm pretty bad at the blocking. Oh, you know what? Maybe that I'm bad at the dodging means I should level it up. Let's level it up. Gerthio, I thought you said you were leaving. You have unlocked leap. Double-click jump when moving forward to leap forward. Oh, shit. That's great. What up, Rolo? Alright, I wonder if we go to Edgewater now, if they'll be real mad at us. How do I get into this room? Oh, you just go around. I solved the mystery, everybody. The mystery of this room. Do, do, do. Had to borrow your copy of Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering. Radio's been sputtering, and I needed the reference. I've returned the copy to the repair bay. Chaos everywhere. Mechanical's gone haywire. Gunfire. Hearing some screams. Hola. I think that was someone's leg. Would like to leave early for the day. Please deduct delinquency fee from my pay. Thank you. Proud to be a member of Spacer's Choice family. That's a great note. I love that note. All right, let's get out of here and go face our consequences. There was nobody really worthwhile in Edgewater. The bartender was mean. The guy who runs the cannery was creepy. Wait, why do I have to go back to town? Return to Reed. Why do we have to go back to him? I'd rather go talk to Adelaide. I don't like having to face my choices. In life or in video games. Can I leap over this now that I have that new dodge mechanic? Oh, nope. Okay. What are these buttons down here?
Be right there.
Oh, oops, they're commands for your companion. I remember now that it explained this to me. Look at all that steam. I mean, I know I don't literally have any responsibilities, but you still have moral responsibility in a video game. Welcome to my philosophy lesson on moral responsibility in video games. Please have a seat. Take notes, there will be a quiz. What? I love jumping. That's gonna be fall damage. Yep. I'm so sleepy. I'm a sleepy little baby. If you had to describe me as one thing, would it be sleepy little baby? I think yes. All right, we got to go to the cannery. Uh-oh. We should talk to some people and see what's going on.
Exercise patience and contemplate the scriptures.
Hello.
Oh, it's you. Reed told me I should be expecting you. He's inside.
Oh, I guess we can't take the elevator up, huh? Because the power is probably out. Let's go see what other people are up to in the power outage. Are they looting and pillaging it? Let's go check on the sick house. I didn't set the killbot free. The killbot is programmed to only kill hostiles. He's fine. Oh my god, oh no. Oh no, I sealed the sick people in. Uh-oh.
Oh, I cut my own hair. But Conrad sells real good
I can't possibly cut anyone's hair in the dark.
Well, good thing you're not a barber and you're actually like a esthetician for the dead.
Power's gone. Law knows how long. Looking to get drunk?
Yeah.
Oh, I almost forgot. I'm contractually obligated to recite company slogans to any visitors. We'll get you mostly drunk at half the price. Spacer's choice.
Mostly drunk at half the price. That should be PBR's slogan. Okay, let's get going. We'll see. Yeah, it's quarantine, but they keep talking to these people like they're like deathly ill, but really they just kind of have the flu.
I put my whole life in that cannery.
Oh no. They're really trying to guilt me. Alright, let's go talk to Reed. Where's he at? Why are there a bunch of dead sprats on the counter? At the Saltuna factory. Oh no. Did they really put Saltuna, or are they really putting sprats in the Saltuna? Hi, Reed.
You want to know what gets my bile churning?
My bile churning?
Edgewater has suffered a cavalcade of disasters. Plague, marauders, desertion. Then you wandered in town. And I was so damn sure our luck was starting to turn.
Oh,
I never knew how right I was. Just answer one question for me. Why'd you do it?
Because I don't like your bowler cap, sir. Have you ever considered a baseball cap? It's not personal. I need your power regulator.
That power regulator is company property. Whatever you were hoping to find down here, I advise you to turn around and leave. I have got guards posted with orders to fire on you.
Ooh, well. Oh, I wish I could intimidate them. What's gonna happen to Edgewater?
Edgewater's dead. Our cannery's dead. Adelaide's deserters are never coming back.
You could go join
Spacer's
them.
Choice will shut us down before long. Some of us will die of illness by then. Some will move on. Some will starve. And as for me, I will tender my resignation. Whereupon I shall be processed, and then...
Conversation is stopping me from shooting him. I'm sorry about all this, Reed.
Apologies won't give us our lives
Sup,
back,
Ultros?
but for what it's worth, I am sorry too.
Alright, I'm leaving. Alright, this guy really has guards down here? Oh yeah, he does. Thanks for shushing, Parvati. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Is that it? That's all you got? Oh, we gotta fight Reed himself now. Shoot that bowler cap right off you. Who do you think you are, Mr. X? Our Spacer's Choice reputation has decreased. Well, I don't think that'll be coming back. You're in your hotel in Vancouver this week. Had nice pasta. I always say that word wrong, so I'm not even gonna say it. Waiting for wheel to come on. It is wheel time. We got the power regulator. Reed's key. Key to Reed's room. Wait, what did that say? Key to Reed's room, located above the Edgewater Cannery. But I can't get up there without power, can I? Bolognese? I think that's also how it is, but I also just can't say it. You're gonna need a trigger warning before I mention Mr. X. I mean, I might as well just steal from these guys, right? They're already mad at me. I like doing, like, minor touristy things when I travel for work. Ultros. It's always nice. Okay, let's see. Can we get to the elevator? Hi, Phyllis. I ruined your life. I'm not gonna talk to you. How do I get to the elevator? I guess I can't get to... Can I... Why would it give me his key if I can't get to his room? What's in here? Oh, we already read this. I could tell. It's all grayed out. I wonder if something comes of just gathering these mechanical engineering guides, because it doesn't seem like you can read them. This seems interesting. What's up there, do you think? Just ammo. Why is it in this weird bin? Bolognese? Bolognese. Or Bolognese Italian. Bolognese sounds like I, like, sneezed. Bolognese! Bless you. Hi. Okay. I guess that guy doesn't care. Oops. I'm going in circles now. Get me out of here. That resident just said, is Reed hiding in here? Oh god, they don't know Reed's dead. Okay, I guess we'll just get out of here. Doesn't seem like I can figure out how to get to his room. Maybe at some point they'll get power back. Because if I recall, before, it was just...
I put my whole life in that cannery.
Yeah, right here. Yeah, we can't go in. Is it coming? No. Oh well. I feel like I hear something. But I think it's just the... Nope, okay.
Are we getting paid or not? Any loss of productivity will
Oh, you went to a beach? That sounds real nice. Alright, let's get out of here. Where do we go now? To the deserters, I'm sure? Let's go. Oh, wait, just back to our landing pad. We'll hoof it, because we haven't been back this way in a while, so maybe we'll come over something we missed. I mean, if you're going to go to any beach for a sunset, it might as well be a beach called Sunset Beach. Alright, let's fix our ship. We recruited the religious guy He'll be on our ship. I wonder if the robot we reprogrammed, Jeremy, will be on the ship. Oh, how do I get up here? There we go. That stressed me out for no reason at all. I forgot that our ship is called the Unreliable. There's the Marauders camp we murdered. It seems like everything has permadeath as well, which is kind of neat. Like, if this were a Fallout game, these raiders would have respawned. Wait, did they respawn? Was I just talking shit and they're here? Yep. I don't know why I'm attacking these guys. Well, let's go attack them. Hey, bum. Where are you at? There we are. Boom. Eat it, space dog. Come on, look out. You're the last one standing. Oh no, he's not. Parvati's getting murdered. I wonder if I can equip Parvati, because she's dying pretty soon. Pretty easy. Let's look. Parvati. Armor. Oh, look at that. Whoops. We had her set up for not success here. Let's go ahead and give her a helmet. And... I mean, armor 4. It's not great. What's this? Armor 8. That's way better. Okay, we'll just give her the helmet then. Let's go back to our stuff. I think we need to repair. 74 is not terrible. This game would be very cool in VR. You suck at Wheel of Fortune? I like to think I'm decent at Wheel of Fortune. I'm good at word games. I talk good. I write good. Since when does the thing land on the peg and they split the difference? I don't think I've ever seen that. The whole design is that it shouldn't land on the peg.
Is this your ship? Oh my stars, she is just so handsome. Does she have a name yet? What's
She
her drag
does.
mark? Oh, gosh. Listen to me babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship, working on a real engine, belonging to a proper crew.
I like that Parvati also is just
Edgewater
coming with
won't
us.
last another season without power, but that don't change the fact that I'm indentured to Spacer's Choice. Company expects me back at my post.
No, come with us. I was just saying how she was coming with us. Those deserters left Edgewater behind, nothing keeping you from doing the same.
I have imagined it, but until you came along, I never thought I had the choice. I want to ask you something, and you can say no. But can I come with you?
Yes. Yes.
I can tend to your engine. I know my
We
G
were just
valves and
offering.
my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing. And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too. What do you think?
Sold. I guess Reed won't mind with being dead and all. I'm glad to have you along. Pick a cabin. It's yours.
Yes! I mean, thanks. You won't regret this, ma'am. Captain. I can call you Captain now.
You can.
I got a captain.
Okay. Let's it just dawned on me before we leave. Let's go check in with the deserters to see if they like at least thank us for our hard work and ruining a whole town and a bunch of people's lives for them. I also feel like I didn't explore over here too much. Let's see what Adelaide has to say now. Where'd she go? Watch it be like Adelaide's dead. Is she T-posing? Oh. It looked like she was for a second.
Oh, that's Thomas. He used to follow me around before he left the cannery.
A 4.
If you're hungry, Stefan's got supplies.
Stefan. I would have thought that was Stefan. In fact, I think I said Stefan earlier. Where the hell is Adelaide? Oh, Adelaide. We just destroyed a town for you, Adelaide. Look at all these apples. I'm gonna steal these bypass shunts. Shh. And this lockpick. They can keep their apples. What do they need to be able to steal for? Huh? Oh, there she is.
You hear that? That low, pleasant hum of electricity? It whispers across the Vale like the winds of change. You've done well. I would have paid my last 5 bits to see the look on Reed's face when the last lamp in town burnt out and the cannery fell to silence.
Well, you might be happy to know he's dead. What happens now?
Time's come to look toward the future. We'll grow, I expect.
They really want my character to brag about killing that guy. And a lot more mouths to feed.
Not as many as you'd think. We're not about to let the whole town join our flock. Just the ones willing to renounce their corporate loyalties and live the way nature intended. I am curious. Why did you help us? You don't know who we are. You don't owe us a thing. The plant's crawling with mechanicals, so it stands to reason you risked your life.
Between your camp and Reed's cannery, yours is a better way of life. I don't like the idea of being Reed's lackey. I didn't do this for you, or I'd rather not say. Let's tell her the truth. She has a better way of life.
You're not quite like anyone else I've met. You haven't had your consciousness programmed by the board. You're welcome among us if you're ever so inclined.
This is kind of like Idiocracy, but for morals. It's like a person with average morals got put to sleep and then woke up in the future, and everybody's like crazy corrupt, and they think that you're this strange creature because you're like, yeah, I thought that this town full of normal people should have power. I went to the wrong place on the map. I think. Yeah, there's a lot of people that come to Vegas and act douchey. It's very much... that I still went to the wrong place. Where am I going? Landing site. Thank you. Yeah, I know. I know there's plenty of places where this is the norm. Wrong button. What? My cat is here. My cat is here. Hi, Juno. She meowed back. Here's our other friend, Vicar Max.
Certainly I'm looking forward to flying on a ship named the Unreliable. I'll just head upstairs and claim a room.
I wonder how many rooms we get. And also, we picked up stuff to where we can decorate our room. Let's go in. Oh, I can't go in yet. Oh. How many rooms are there? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we get up to 6 companions, it looks like. That's pretty cool. I like that. Huh. Fall damage. Okay, let's get going. You guys were finally moving forward.
That the town of Edgewater is now without power. I appreciate you doing your part to hasten their demise.
Hell yeah, Ada.
What can I do for you, Captain?
What can I do for you? I have a power regulator.
Do you know how to install a power regulator?
No. Yeah?
Outstanding, Captain. Your aptitude for engineering will prove invaluable in the event of another catastrophic engine failure. Our engine room is located behind you. Across the cargo bay, up the ladders.
Alright, let's go put it in. I mean, actually, I feel like we could do this. To take it out, all we did was, like, lift it up. So I imagine reinstalling it should be easy peasy, right? Right? Hopefully. What could go wrong? We are up and running. Oh, yeah, we know how to install a discombobulator. Ooh, it is. I just got really cold. You forgot your exclamation point, Jack.
What can I do for you, Captain? All systems are operating within acceptable parameters.
Excellent.
I am prepared to bring the Unreliable into low-altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
And if we don't have them, we'll just plummet to our death. Let's get out of here. Oh, no colon, Jack, also. That's the other catch. Oh,
Received a communication request from Dr.
I hate that
Phineas
Ultros when do not disturb signs are two-sided and one of them says please clean, because I also typically don't have housekeepers clean my room unless I'm staying for like, if I'm staying for like more than 3 days, sometimes like I'll do it like on the 3rd day or something like that, when I need towels. But otherwise, yeah, I don't have them come in, and yeah, sometimes I'll do the same thing. I'll flip it on accident. Before we move this to this next scene, I want to take a quick BRB, just because I really need to. I think I need to use my nasal spray again or something. It is not going well, my friends. So let's take a 3-minute break. 3 to 5 minutes. I'm also gonna take a quick tinkle. My cat just launched a toy at my feet. Oh. Look. It's a tiny soccer ball. Okay, let's take a break. Be right back. All right. So far, that feels way better. I can breathe. You hear that? That sound of breathing through your nose feels great. We'll see how long this lasts. Not to be that person who's like complaining about being sick all the time, but because I'm pretty sure it's allergies, but I've never been an allergy person until the last couple of years. And I think that this nasal spray that the doctor gave me, I think it might be making it worse. It's bromide nasal spray. Ipratropium bromide. I'm not certain I'm convinced of its effectiveness, so maybe I might have to wean off that. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. But anyway, let's get back to the game, baby. Get back. Okay. Let's talk to Dr. Phineas Wells, who revived us.
Ah, there you are. Hale and hearty, and captain of your own ship.
I think the cat just knocked
I
the
see
soccer
you're
ball
putting
into the oven.
Unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die.
Squashed by
How are you feeling,
us.
By the way, I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you.
Drippage. I've been feeling a little lightheaded. Also, I can slow down time.
Oh, that, yes, that's probably permanent.
Excellent.
I wouldn't worry about it, though. I'm sure you're fine.
Yeah, it's probably fine.
What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts.
We were
there.
one of the
They'll
brightest
help
minds.
me, help us.
I got the
find the
impression we were just
revive your fellow
average.
colonists. Gladys Kelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay.
All right. I'm sorry. No, I just got back from the nose is back from a BRB, but the cat is very sad about this toy being under the oven. Let me go rescue her real quick. I gotta get this toy back for her. Well, just I said where I was. I'm back. The cat knocked a bunch. She knocked a toy under the oven, and when I went to get it out, apparently I am guilty of not checking under the stove often enough, because I retrieved all of these, and there's some under there that I can't reach. So, whoops. She is very excited. I pushed all the balls at once, and now she's having a party. Her favorite toy that I didn't know where it went was under there. Okay, let's get back to the game. I might have to cut short here in a bit. My nose is really... This post-nasal drip is really getting to me. Okay. Why do I need a nav key to land on a planet?
Strictly speaking, Monarch is a moon, terraformed badly, and almost completely lawless. You'll love it.
I do love
Captains
lawless
don't
moons.
fly their own ships, you see. Your navigation terminal handles the, navigation. Think of a nav key as a set of flight instructions. The board's been confiscating nav keys for Stellar Bay, so we must rely on unconventional means of acquisition. Hence, Miss Gladys Kilkelly.
All right. All right, let's go have a word with Gladys.
Excellent.
I don't
I'll
need
send
to
her
know
a
the
wire.
details.
Let her know you're coming. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design, cutting-edge technology, years ahead of its time.
Very fancy.
I call it the holographic shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful.
I
to
heard
you.
the holographic
You'll
shroud
find it in
moved
the
the
captain's
mixer.
quarters.
That is not even a good joke. You want to explain what a holographic shroud is?
Marvelous device. I'm quite proud of myself. The shroud changes the user's appearance to mimic that of another. It has limits. First-generation technology.
Hi, Chocula.
Exciting to see it in use at last. Very simply,
Just in time.
the holographic shroud uses biometric information contained on standard identity cartridges to generate a holographic projection around you.
All right. Okay. All right. You mentioned this thing has limitations.
Only stands up to a casual scrutiny. Use it too long, bound to flicker, blur, something like that. Movement makes it more likely. Best used in moderation. When you see guards in your path you can't sneak past, for example. Maintain your distance. Act normal. No running, no jumping. Don't draw their attention. If they pay attention, they're more likely to notice flaws in the hologram.
All right. Why do I need a gadget? Couldn't I just steal a uniform? That's a very good point.
A change of clothes. What is this? Some old spy serial? What inattentive and brainless guard would be fooled by such a shabby disguise?
You don't know what a fawn is?
The holographic shroud
A fawn is a
masks
baby
not
deer.
only your clothes, but your face and fingerprints. It modulates your voice and sweetens your breath.
That's very advanced. How does a hologram sweeten my breath?
Science, that's how.
Yeah. Doe, a deer, a female deer. Let myself get absolutely lost in space. Hi, Tozzle. Thank you for the raid. Thank you, Dusty, for hitting it with that shout out. If you guys are from here and you haven't been to Tozzle's channel, I highly recommend that you check out Tozzle's channel. She's good people. She's a variety streamer. She was carving a pumpkin today. How'd the pumpkin carving go? Disastrously? Wonderfully? I feel like for me it would be disastrously. Sorry, I'm having some really fun nasal problems, so I sound kind of funny. I don't normally sound like this if you've never been here. I'm Kristen. I'm normally not sick. I'm also a variety streamer, but right now I'm stuck on 2 games. I'm playing Chrono Trigger Tuesdays and Thursdays, and I'm playing Outer Worlds Wednesdays and Saturday. I just started on Saturday. We're just now leaving the first planet because I did like every side quest I came across. Ooh. Hi, everybody. Oh, my goodness. Let's see. Who do we have to say hi to? Philandrin. We got Smiler. We got well, we know Stacks. We know Stacks. Hi, Larkin. Hi, Starchface. Hi, Thy Lord Root. Hi, Rosa. Hi, that's Ultros again. These are all people I already know. Dude, yeah, the nasal problems are insane. It's like I get over it, and then Mother Nature is like, how about a windstorm for 24 hours? Would that be something you'd like? 40-mile-per-hour winds? Here you go. And it's been like that for like a month. Woo! Yes, I need to see the pumpkin. Please post a picture. And Root, I'm enjoying the Outer Worlds so far. It's made me laugh out loud a couple of times, so I think it's really funny. The gunplay feels really good, and it looks beautiful, and it has a lot of the stuff that I like from older Fallout games, and I'm having a good time. Hi, Tweak. All right, let's put it to good use.
Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab. And remember, don't trust the board.
Don't trust the board.
They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie. The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal.
All right, this is our first time leaving, so this is the first time we're going to use the navigation terminal. Also, as fair warning, I also normally talk more when I play games, but when I'm in cutscenes, I try not to talk over them too much, so I swear I'm not normally this quiet. And yes, that's also true. No microtransactions. And also, I am playing it through the Microsoft subscription, which is only like $1 to enter, and it's $5 a month, I think. So if you're interested in trying it and you don't want to shell out the dough, I highly recommend it. It's well worth. It's way more than $5 worth of gameplay for sure. All right.
Howdy, howdy, howdy.
Howdy, howdy, howdy. Thank you, Smiler and Sad Eyes, for the follow. Okay, look at all this. What are all these? Oh, wait, it's 2 markers. Let's look at our journal. It's only one thing. Okay, so I think it's just telling us to use the navigation terminal and then to go to here. How do we get to the... Why is that up there? That's interesting. Woo! We need horse barding for our spaceship. We gotta have that. No, this is not. I don't think it's using the same. It's the Unreal Engine, actually. I'm pretty sure. Oh, we got to. Oh, that's not the same robot. Who is this? There's no response from the automechanical unit. A serial number etched in its chassis includes the letters Sam. I almost said chassis. I'll have you guys know. Going back to Breath of the Wild. All right. Good night, Tweak. Thanks for popping by.
If I have to listen to one more bloody tossball tournament, I will go mad. Or short circuit.
Oh, can we go in the captain's quarters? So I'm a sucker for games where I can decorate my room. And this game, it looks like I can decorate my room, but we haven't tried it yet. So that's our next stop. All right. Have fun, Tozzle. Good luck cleaning. I hope you didn't make too much of a mess. And it is the same people who developed New Vegas, but it's certainly not on that engine. I'm pretty sure it's on the Unreal Engine. It probably tells me when I start up the game and I haven't paid attention at all. Pick up holographic shroud. Oh, it's right here. Duh. I guess I should have paid better attention. The holographic shroud projects a disguise on you and your companions that gives you access to restricted areas, provided you have the correct ID cartridge for that area. Restricted areas are off limits to unauthorized personnel and otherwise result in being attacked on sight. All right. That gave us so much XP. We leveled up. There was something recently that I didn't have enough of, but I don't remember what. Let's go ahead and up our dialogue choices again. I love getting through things with dialogue checks, so I'm a sucker for that. Now we have combat dialogue abilities. You've unlocked a dialogue combat skill. When attacking the correct type of target, they are automatically debilitated. All right. And then what perk should we get? 5 base armor rating, companion crit, sprint speed, walk speed, 25% damage up when alone in a party. That'd be nice. But I feel like we're going to get companions thrust upon us pretty early on. Let's go ahead we're gonna go ahead and up our walk speed. Gotta mess with the Unreal Engine at some point. Write your own or use Unity. That's awesome. I cannot program anything. I do IT, but I don't do development. That's all. That's all Greek to me. I could struggle by with PowerShell, but nothing more. The shroud was on the mixer. Of course. How did we not think of it? Didn't you boo me for making the same joke, Chocula? Yeah, I also wonder how we're going to make room for conversation and combat, but I'm down to see it. Okay, we have a storage bin. Yes. What can we store? Let's store all this food, because I don't want to get rid of it, but I also don't want to keep it. And then we'll store... I'm an obsessive hoarder in these types of games. Like, I always want to keep, like, one of every type of outfit. Just 'cause. You never know when you might want to dress up. And we'll store this thing. And I think we'll scrap other stuff. We should be good there. Oh, you were just booing because it was Halloween? Okay. Oh, we have Reed's ugly hat. I'm going to leave it there. How do we... Okay, so we definitely got stuff. How do we put it on display? Junior Deputy's badge. I distinctly remember picking up something that was for decoration. How? Where? Why? Where was it? How do I decorate my room? Oh well. We'll figure it out another time. Look, there's a plant. So, like the spores of the puffball, cast on the wind and alighting on fresh soil, we put down new roots. Adelaide. Oh, we must have got that as a gift for helping Adelaide. Woo! If your enemy offers enough money, the holographic shroud will suddenly transfer over. Yep, don't need this anymore. Here, you can have it. You're teaching a Linux security class right now, and one of the biggest problems you're running into is kids don't know how to use Bash. I can struggle through Bash. But that's mostly from working with Macs. Like, I actually have been thinking about studying up on Linux because a system that I'm working with, the server side of things is a little more on the Linuxy side, and I feel like it would be beneficial to know. Okay, let's go to the Groundbreaker. The undergrad students are good, but there are grad students coming over from business or English. Oh yeah, yeah. You're doing a bunch of Linux stuff, Dusty. Maybe you're one of Root's struggling students, and you guys don't know. I've used Ubuntu a little bit just to like mess with it and be somewhat, because I like to be somewhat familiar with things, so I can get through it, but nothing crazy. Bash, 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 bash. You're struggling with accounting. Yeah, I'm not. I used to be really good at math when I practiced it, but if you're not practicing it, it's very easy to get rusty at it. Accounting is definitely what I'm better at. I'm not good at shapes math, like geometry, trigonometry. I'm not good at that. But algebra, I can do that. Oy. I'm not a layer 3 person, no. I'm at like an intermediate level right now. I'm like somewhere. I'm like a step below, I'm not quite to a full-blown administrator or anything like that. I'm somewhere between like a specialist and maybe like a junior admin. It's my company is a little weird with things. Like I take on some responsibilities that are beyond what maybe would be my role, and I also do some stuff that's like way easy. So it's very weird. Yeah, I'm a demigod rather than a god. Exactly. There's no math, just figuring out what goes where. You'll get there. Alright, here you can see all the planets in the system as well as some special points of interest that you may have discovered. You can fly your ship to any location that you have unlocked, though some landing bays require special codes and keys before they allow you to land there. Moving between planets is considered extremely dangerous, and all employees are encouraged to remain at home or work.
Groundbreaker has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark.
Programming takes practice, that's all. That's true. Like, even... I feel like anything with computers, when you practice it, you'll have it down pat. But the second you don't do it for a little while, it all exits your brain.
Hey, Captain. I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson?
Junlei. What about her?
I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean.
Yeah, we could do that.
I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff.
Borston beans? Does she mean Borston baked beans? I wish my nose didn't mess me up on the delivery of that bad joke. Okay. Yeah, sure, we could head over to engineering now.
Thanks, Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time. Did you want to talk about something else?
It is like learning a foreign language, because, yeah, it is basically a language. We need Duolingo for programming. You need an angry owl that'll yell at you if you don't practice your programming. Alright, break time's over. Let's get going. So we could take Vicar Max, or we could take Parvati. Oh, we could take both. Let's take them both. Heck yeah. Party up. Yeah, we've been going for about 2 hours. I've got probably like another 30 to 40 minutes in me right now. Wednesday nights, I always cut it a little bit short.
Bodies, just as I remember.
Because it's my trash television night. But I'm on usually Tuesday, Thursday. Oh my god, I can't talk. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday. In the evening time, and I'm in Pacific time. Is this the lady already?
Just checking your ship's manifest.
Oh, nope, not the lady.
That's not the point. This halfwit just knocked out one of my workers.
Yeah, with a tossball stick. I heard you the first time. There weren't any witnesses.
I want to be Felix's friend. This guy feels recruitable. Let's see.
Jackass had it coming. Hey, no offense, but I don't think this walking Saltunican's gonna appreciate you interrupting.
Well, that's their problem.
Millstone. See what happens. Now's not a good time. I'm dealing with a problem here.
So, go space yourself.
Ooh, go space yourself.
You must really want to truncheon through your teeth.
But yeah, mathematically you could approach them the same way. It's just natural languages aren't really designed that, yeah, so they're kind of hairy. That's true. Yeah, because then you run into weird exceptions. Like, obviously English has a ton of them, which is why people always complain about learning English, because it's ridiculous. Because everything follows a certain pattern, and then until it doesn't. And you're like, but why? And we're like, because. Because we just talk that way. Relax. Let me talk to the kid.
Do what you want. I'm done here.
Whatever you heard, it's all true.
England's only been conquered like 4 or 5 times. That's true. It's kind of like a melting pot. Gearing up for a 6. Oh, man. Oh, politics. English is confusing because we talk backwards. That's one thing I like a lot about Japanese. Japanese is very like this, that. And you're like, yes. Easy to understand. Okay. Let's see. I'd like to hear your side. What happened?
I had this foreman, right?
I am a weeb. I'm sorry.
Liked me, always trying to get a rise out of me. But I keep my chin up, right? Be the bigger man, I tell myself. He's a Spacer's chosen man, though. So when the Chosen beat my Rangers the other night, my foreman comes swaggering up with his head full of boasting.
Full of boasting. This board is fast in danger. That's what that reminds me of. Okay. Let's just say, oh boy. We're gonna go with the middle ground here. Oh boy.
Look, this was a long time coming. Guy thinks he can push me around because he's some sky-high foreman, and I'm just a back bay's dock worker. Well, former dock worker. Guess I just tendered my resignation.
Yeah, I guess you did. Got any plans?
Enjoy my freedom. Scrounged together enough bits for a 0G.
I want to recruit this guy.
Other than that, can't say as I do. Hey, not for nothing, but I saw you wander out of that ship over there by the dock. Wouldn't happen to be yours, would it?
No, that's exactly right, Root. As far as the kanji, because I took like I took a semester of Japanese in college, and it was cool. But once we hit the kanji, that was when it's like, whoa, way hard. But the basics are doable. But the kanji is a definite dedication. Yeah, that's me, Captain of the Unreliable.
Captain of the Unreliable. You're like something out of a serial drama. Hey, I don't want to talk your ears off, guessing you got places to be. I appreciate your time.
Yeah, so Larkin, our ship is called the Unreliable, and the way that we got the ship is we were supposed to be meeting the current captain, well, I guess now the previous captain, on the planet he was on, but instead of planting his flag, his beacon, and then backing up, he just held on to his beacon, so we may or may not have landed on him and squished him, and then we had to lie to the robot and say that we were the guy, and now we're the captain. No, we didn't name it that. I wish I was that creative. I never caught your name. I'm Creaston.
Felix Millstone. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
See you around, Felix.
See you around, boss.
Yeah, that's right. Call me boss, because I'm going to recruit you, Felix. What does Mardit want? What kind of name is Mardit?
Huh?
Huh?
Hey.
I guess we can't really talk to her. Okay. Before I realized these guys were both called this, I thought this guy was just named Stevedore. Like Theodore, but Steve. Alvin, Simon, Stevedore. Doot, 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 doot. The same kind of name as Creaston. That's true. To be fair, the origin of my name... Ooh, I could steal her ID cartridge. Let's do it. Is that... my name is Kristen, obviously, and I had a friend who used to call my name, and she'd always go, Creaston, and I always thought that was funny, so now I'm Creaston. Game doesn't let you name your ship. 0 out of 10. I mean, to be fair, I'm never creative with that kind of stuff, and I always name stuff the defaults. Alright, we found an ID cartridge to use with our holographic shroud. Will now automatically be disguised when entering the associated restricted area. Okay, let's see. Gotta love my teammates being real inconspicuous back there. Where did she go? Alright, let's get a move on. No, we're docked on another ship. This is our ship right here. This is our ship by default, because we may or may not have accidentally killed the previous owner. But you know what? Finders keepers, I think is the rule of thumb. Alright. Let's read these bounties. For several counts of public intoxication, destruction of Groundbreaker property, unpaid docking fees, and resisting arrest. Contact Commandant Sunita if you have any information concerning McRed's whereabouts. Failure to report a tip may result in imprisonment and a fine. Proof of kill required to collect reward. Phineas, that's the guy we're working with, for various crimes and violations of board policy, including any and all of the following: sedition, forgery, conspiracy to commit conspiracy, unlicensed medical practice, destruction of board property.
That's quite the impressive list of infractions.
It is. Wanted dead or alive for being drunk.
Customs and inspection, right this way.
Yeah, this game is very, like, the universe that it's set in is very grim. It's the future. Everything is owned and run by corporations, including the people. Like, there was earlier in the game, there was a character that they were talking about who had committed suicide, and the lady we were talking to had to pay for his funeral because she was the closest living relative. And we were like, oh, it must have sucked to lose a family member. And she's like, he wasn't my family member. I was the closest person relative to where he died. I still haven't played Subnautica. I'm so scared of the ocean.
Identification, please.
Like, I'll go swimming in the ocean, but the deep ocean scares me, and I don't know about... All right, present Hawthorne's ID, or should we should tell him our name? Let's give him Hawthorne's ID. Let's see how it goes.
Captain Hawthorne, you said.
Let me apologize in advance. I'm about to ruin your day.
Uh-oh.
According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded
Oh, no, it
until
won't.
such a time as they see fit to lift it.
But we've hardly been out of Edgewater long enough to get in trouble.
Yeah, but it wasn't our ship.
Well, isn't this wonderful? The captain's done something to get on the board's bad side.
Now, hold on. This isn't the end of the world. Probably.
Yeah, I've heard Subnautica will give me a reason to be afraid of the ocean. Yeah, I don't. I've seen people get jump scared and stuff, and I'm like, ugh. Especially, one of my mods, Cross Cottonwood, was trying to get me to play it in VR, and I was like, absolutely not. That if I play it, it will not be in VR. How do I get this resolved?
You'll want to take it up with Udom Bedford, our board
Udom
representative
Bedford.
here on Groundbreaker. His office is located along the starboard wall of the promenade. Shines like a Byzantium commode. You can't miss it.
All right. Any idea why my ship was impounded?
Access to that information is above my pay grade, and I've turned down 3 promotions, so it stays that way. I shouldn't be mentioning it, but what the hell? This here, impounding your ship, it doesn't happen much. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations. If I had to take a guess as to why, you must have riled up someone important.
It might have been the fact that we depowered an entire major city. If I had to guess. Larkin, I have played BioShock, but I've never finished it because I've tried probably like 4 times in my life. 3 times on PC, 1 time on PS4, and I just, for some reason, I always fall off. But I beat BioShock Infinite, and some of those jump scares in that game got me pretty good. Alright, let's go talk to him and straighten this out.
You take the starch out of him, well, you won't hear any complaints from me. Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor?
Sure.
Wanda Dorset over in sickbay, tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it.
Well, I don't know that we're going to say it just like that, Corporal Leonard Wheeler, but maybe we'll tell her. What's her shipment?
A handful of SAM cleaning units retrofitted for surgery.
Oh, we have a SAM.
I stopped listening when she started yelling.
Got it.
Much appreciated. Is there anything else?
Maybe she knows how to turn on our SAM. Let's see. What can you tell me about Udom Bedford?
He's friendly enough unless you speak ill of the board.
What up,
In the
Daewoo?
sense he doesn't care for Groundbreaker much. Not that he would, being a board man and all. He's our liaison.
So there's tension between Groundbreaker and the board.
They can't abide an independent township, especially not one they gotta depend on. We're the first and last stop out of this colony. All their interstellar freighters come through us, and we skim a few bits off the top in manifest processing fees with every one. Folks around here will bluster that the board hates our freedom.
I mean, these guys sound like the
they
good
know we
guys,
can stop their
if you ask me.
out-system shipments anytime we like, and that terrifies them.
Why can't the Groundbreaker and the board just work together? Actually, no, let's tell him I'm glad it terrifies them. The bastards. Keep pushing them.
It's a delicate balance, right? We could cancel their freighters' docking privileges in retaliation, but where'd that lead us? They got assault cruisers, gunships, and a handful of mining operations at their fingertips. We push them too hard, maybe they decide we'd be better in 10 trillion little pieces. Or they cobble together a new Groundbreaker and put us out of business.
That sounds more like
The
their
board
style.
wouldn't do that. Would they?
Oh, poverty.
The board is necessary
You sweet
to
soul.
provide order to the colony. They believe it's their prerogative to overrun you. But whether you allow that is up to you.
It's a tough line to walk, no doubt about that. But we make do all right. So far, anyway.
All right. So these guys seem like they're kind of... So, yeah, they're independent. I like that.
Yep. Groundbreaker's the only real independent port. Aside from us, there's just tramp freighters and wildcat miners. Seems like every year the board's offices get bigger and their ships
I
take
can't
up
wait to
more
meet
of
the board.
landing bays. Haven't seen nearly as many tramp crews this year.
So far, my party does like capitalism because the girl has grown up in it and has not known anything different, and both her parents are dead. And the guy is was like a priest of some sort on their behalf. Like, he was a priest, but the counseling that he offered was like, if you were sad about your job, he would convince you why you should love your job. So they're both very ingrained.
Sure thing.
Let's see. I'm looking for someone named Gladys.
The fence. You'll
The
find her in
fence.
the rest and go. On your left when you enter the promenade. Make sure you bring an empty belly.
Thank you, Dusty. Okay, I'm looking for a drink. Any recommendations?
Most places are on the promenade deck. Big door yonder, straight through security. There's a bar on the starboard side. I got a preference for the Lost Hope myself. Talk to Vera. She'll set you right.
Given to your job, and the Lord saith your stock will split 10 times in heaven.
Need anything else? You let me know.
Their motto,
Don't want
too,
anyone
well,
saying
like...
Groundbreaker's not the most hospitable port in the colony.
Not their motto, but, like, their MO is basically, if you get sick, it's because you didn't work hard enough, and the only way to get better is to work harder and come to work. Can I find a job around here?
Maybe. Most of the shipping traffic in the system passes through Groundbreaker. Every couple of months, we even get a big interstellar freighter. Two biggest operations are the board, that is, Halcyon Holdings and Sublight Salvage. But there are independent operators around the promenade deck. Most of those jobs are going to take you off station, though.
Chocula, you grabbed a caffeine-free, vanilla, pit-free, cherry, non-dairy diet Dr. Pepper Zero. What'd you miss? Did you go to a Coke Freestyle machine? Because I hate those things. They're so... Everything tastes like vanilla when they come out of them. It's turning into 40K. I've never played 40K. And yeah, I'm real proud of myself, Larkin, that I got through that sentence. Blemish-free. And then I bombed this sentence. The board thing seems... We don't know too much about it yet, so it probably is. You're probably on the right track. Oh, good. You didn't go to a freestyle machine. Let's see. How does Halcyon Holdings work? Let's ask him. I didn't think there were many independent operators in the system, because I did not.
Relative to the board holdings? Not really. But there's a few with the means to go where they will. They aren't rich, but they aren't likely to look too close at your work history either.
Yeah, Warhammer 40K has never seemed like my thing. I did used to play this is like a kind of a leap, because I know Warhammer has like the figures that you can paint, and I used to play this game called Mage Knight when I was younger, which is the closest thing that's popular to how I can describe it is kind of like Hero Clicks, because they were little like fantasy figures and they had like that same style of base, and you'd have to like measure out how many inches your unit can move and stuff like that. Yeah, I actually have a bunch of shit at my sister's house, and I need to get it, and one of that is my box of Mage Knight. Oh, it's the same company? Hell yeah. Mage Knight was a tabletop game, but like Jack said, it was the same company, so it was pretty popular when I was younger. Oh, you got through the chocolate drink thing? Hell yeah. Way to go, Larkin. Nailed it. Oh, the same as Hero Clicks. Okay. I'm looking for something a little more local.
Commandant Sanita might have a couple of folks she needs killed. Bad folks, I mean. Not regular folks. She'll be at the security desk behind me.
Please don't kill regular folks.
Chief Junlei might have an errand needs running. She's all tied up trying to fix our heat problem. You'll find her in engineering.
No kidding? I'd love to get a look at this old girl's innards. I bet they're real twisty and weird.
When you say it like that, Parvati, it sounds like you're talking about the doctor's innards.
Happy to help. That's my job, after all.
You're real good at it, too.
Well, thank you, miss. It's nice to be recognized. Yep.
Can we move this along? I have a certain matter I'd like to attend to.
You can go along on your own, Vicar Max. How does Halcyon Holdings work?
Are you pulling my leg?
I'm new around. Let's tell him I want to hear your take on it.
Goes like this. Back on Earth, before the crossing, the powers that be were selling off stakes in distant star systems they thought had potential. A bunch of companies decided to throw in together and form the Halcyon Holdings Corporation, then buy up the rights to this here colony. That group's what we now call the Board.
Okay. So there's actually a boardroom with somewhere with all these company heads in it?
Sitting around drinking whiskey and smoking cigars, yeah, probably. Can't say for sure, of course. Doubt I'll ever see the inside of it myself.
I bet they're like a bunch of Futurama heads. Yeah, poverty's in a bad headspace for sure. You have to practice surgery somehow if you want to become a jack of all trades. That's true. And she likes to name things after she fixes them. So maybe she'll give people new names after she goes through their innards. She's not a good mechanic whatsoever. Hey, it was her company assigned job. Okay, got it.
Glad to help.
What do you know about sublight salvage?
They strip the parts from derelict ships and abandoned outposts. There's some that say they make the derelicts.
Should
and
give the
encourage
organs
folks
names.
to abandon
That's
their
probably
space.
more on track.
Sublight gives me the creeps. I've known folks who went to work for them and just vanished. They're on the promenade run by a woman named Lilia Hagen. I'm only telling you so you know to avoid them.
Okay, do not go to the promenade and talk to Lilia Hagen.
All right.
I repeat, do not go to the promenade and talk to Lilia
Be seeing
Hagen. Okay, let's... yeah, we gotta go figure out about our ship. Do we have side quests? Oh, we have companion quests. Let's... Wait. Oh, ask Ada about the SAM unit. Oh, whoops. I was supposed to ask Ada on the ship. Can I go on the ship? Even though it's docked? Before we get too far?
Could I have a word with you, Captain?
You... Oh, okay, I guess you can. What do you want, Vicar Max?
Captain, if I could trouble you for a moment of your time.
She
While
named
we're
your
on the
innards Leonard.
Groundbreaker, I may have an idea for how we could find a translator.
Oh, yeah?
I've been thinking on that. There's a former infamous philosopher scholar who fled Terra 2 some years ago. He's an expert on Bakonu. He's also who told me of the journal's presence in Emerald Vale. If anyone in this colony could translate that book, it would be him.
That sounds like a good lead, but how do we find him?
That's a good question.
You should have the answer. You're
We're
asking.
in the perfect place to start. This is where I'd go if I wanted to get off Terra 2. Great place to pick up a ride to Hephaestus, Scylla, even Monarch.
All right.
All
We'll
I
ask
need
around.
is access to a data cartridge from the security terminal. Their easily hackable system keeps a registry of all crew manifests for both arrivals and
So
departures.
this guy, just so you know, how we attained him was he wanted us to find this book, and then it was like his life's mission to find this book, and then we found the book, and it was in French, so he couldn't read it, so he's real sad about it. Oh yeah, and also Larkin, yeah, you definitely have to immediately do what the game does not want you to do. How will a crew manifest help us track down your scholar friend?
I'll comb the last 6 months of departure.
He does look like
manifests
old
to
Pete
track
Davidson.
The Philosophist's off-world destination.
And I don't know if there's any famous actors in this sex. You know who would probably be good if he was here is Boat Knight. Boat Knight always knows famous voice actors. Let's ask how a simple vicar happens to be such a highly skilled hacker.
Before I transferred to Edgewater, I had a wealth of time to develop certain secular skills during my years serving a particular penitentiary flock. I meditated, led sermons, provided guidance to the inmates as needed, of course. I also played prison yard tossball and
Can we
taught
confirm it's
myself
in
a bit
French?
about computronic security
We didn't get to read the
systems.
book, so no. We just have to take him at his word. All right, sounds good. Let's go.
Thank you, Captain.
Also, Larkin, this game, I could definitely, specifically in this place that we're in, reminds me a lot of the Citadel. Oh, we can't get on our ship?
Hey there, you mind stepping back? This charming little ship's been impounded and I'm afraid I can't let you near it till it's not.
I want to fight you, Jane. Okay.
Have yourself a pleasant day.
We'll be nice to Jane. Prison yard tossball has to be a euphemism for something. It definitely sounds like it. I love Fallout, so obviously this is made by Obsidian, who made Fallout New Vegas, so it kind of reminds me of like a mix of that. What does Vicar Max want? Oh yeah, we have a perk for him. Increase your hack skill while Max is in the party. Let's go with that. Boom, boom. Okay. What up, Crimson? Oh yeah, Jane is 100% too chipper for a guard. She probably murders people without changing the look on her face whatsoever. Let's go find this. Let's go find this lady for the nice corporal at the gate. I'm not good at finding voice actors either,
I can
Larkin.
check the departures registry to find out which crew the scholar shipped in and out with.
I guess we could do this for him first. Oh no. Well, hold on. Let's save before I go in this door, because I know we have that outfit, or we have that chip, so maybe we have the right thing for it. Oh, yes, we do. Heck yeah. Oh, I had oopsie with my name there, don't you know? I fucking love Fargo. That's what that reminds me of. Troy Baker. I can recognize a couple of them here and there. It's okay, Crimson, if you miss Strims. You got me to say Strims. I know life happens for people. I never hold it against people to not be here. Because sometimes I miss my own streams, like yesterday, so don't worry. Your holographic shroud is activated, giving you temporary access to this restricted area. Moving drains the shroud's energy. When it runs out, personnel will see and interrogate you. Talk your way out of the interrogation to reset your shroud. It will be harder to talk your way out the more you are interrogated. All right. You've been loving the Fargo show. I've only watched season 1 of the show, so. For voice actors, I can usually tell, what's the guy's name who does Bender? I can tell that guy. And I can usually tell, oh my god, where's the charge on this? I don't even see it. Oh, down at the bottom. In giant letters. I can tell Tara Strong sometimes as well. Let's get out of here. I need this to recharge. I think I messed up. You've never seen Fargo? He's reminded of Sarah Palin. That's definitely accurate. I can see Russia from my house. Can we talk to the people? Do I want to talk to the people?
Carry on. Got my sights on you.
Isn't that her? Isn't this who we're impersonating? How does she not notice?
Unless you're here to file an incident report or to inquire about the bounty posting, I must kindly ask you to clear out. The Mardet's offices aren't for leisure time nor loitering.
All right. Ashley Birch Larkin, is that not also the... I think that's who does the voice in Life is Strange. I think she's Max. Or Chloe. I don't know. She's either Max or Chloe, but I think she's Max. Darren and Paul, Jonah Jameson in the new Spider-Man. Oh. And Sonic. Oh. Dang. This sounds like it's loaded. Yeah, Tara Strong is in everything. Oh, Mardet is her title. Oh. The Mardet's offices. You're right. This is just like when I thought those people's name was Stevedore. What you playing, Ash? I'm interested in that McRed bounty. When can I find him? Or where can I find him?
Got pointed toward the back bays. You want the reward? Do the legwork.
Okay. I'll take it.
You and about 6 other enterprising mavericks. It's only a matter of time before someone brings me McRed's head. Or his lucky lighter as proof of kill.
His lucky lighter.
I do hope you're the lucky hunter, though. Good luck and skip speed to you.
Why does she hope it's me? Let's ask her. What do you... let's ask her about Phineas.
The outlaw scientist fella. Right. The board's had it out for him for ages. If you have an inkling of the wheres or what-fors of his location, Udon Bedford would surely like to hear it.
Funny enough, Root, I think I told this story last stream, so sorry for anybody that this is a repeat story but my parents told me that when they were younger, like 19 or whatever, the Mormons came to the door, and my dad thought that both of their first names were Elder, because they had their name tags on that said Elder whatever and Elder whatever, and my dad was like, oh, you guys have the same first name, that's really cool. You almost went to school for voice acting. You could have been famous. It's not too late. You could always try. Follow your dreams. Is this Wells fellow a famous criminal or something?
To the board, yeah. You've read his wanted poster. Whole list of things to get their unders in a wad.
Their
He's
unders?
never done nothing to Groundbreaker, so I've no problem with him.
I love the Groundbreaker.
To keep the peace is all.
Everybody's, like, so reasonable. This is such a breath of fresh air after being on that insane planet. Also, Chocula, it's supposed to be warmer here tomorrow as well. It was so cold today. For the desert, at least. What bounties do you have available?
Still waiting to hear back on that bounty for McRed. That aside, not much else. Groundbreaker's keeping calm at the moment.
You sat next to San Diego's jazz radio host. Are you still planning to move to San Diego, Chocula?
Do I look like your gossipy best friend? While I'm on post, I take my duties real serious.
Okay, I like Sunita.
I would have no qualms whatsoever escorting you to a cell. Understand?
That's true. One could have been Elder the Elder, and the other could be Elder the Younger. Hi, I'm Elder Elder. Nice to meet you. Can I help you with any chores around the house? Would you like to hear a story about God? Fine, fine.
Then get to business or get moving.
She voices Parvati Ashley Birch. That makes sense. What's a Mardette?
We're the security force here on Groundbreaker.
Am I not dressed up as one?
Started back before the crossing, you know.
Why does she not think this is weird? Why Mardette and not a guard or officer?
The original force was made up of a Marine detachment from the 77th Marine Expeditionary Unit, Trailward Fleet. Folks started calling us Mardettes because it was easier to say. Guess it stuck.
It is easier to say. Can confirm. Keep getting backtracked from your move. I mean, that happens. That's life. I had to cancel my Japan trip because of life, you know? It's the way it is. Do you have the manifesto?
Hi there. Haven't seen you around before. What can Groundbreaker security do for you today?
What can I do for you? I was watching someone play Final Fantasy X-2 this morning, so that song's fresh in my head. Much to my dismay. There's a business in hospice care that mercilessly proselytizes you. Probably. Let's see. I'd really like to get back there. Oh, it thinks we're talking to him through the window. Maybe that's why the other lady thought that we were talking to her.
We can't just let anyone walk in here.
That makes sense now.
Well, it's not.
How is her face so tightly wrinkled? Hey, man.
Maybe if you clear an open bounty and get in good with Commandant Sunita.
I don't have an
help
answer
Chief
for you.
Tennyson fix this heat. That might warrant a thank you tour or something.
Fix the heat. Oh, look, we could just persuade him. We're friends, right, Lee? Do me a favor and I'll owe you one.
All right, I guess. In and out, though. Just try not to do any shady stuff. I'd like to keep my job.
I mean, especially in the winter, I could see why you would be miserable in Dakota. It sounds like a very cold place that I would not want to be for the winter. Yeah, that guy was very easily pushed over. Some might call him a grade A pushover. Is this a hula hoop? It is a hoop. I wonder what purpose it serves. OSI prayer beads. OSI? I don't want to leave yet. I think that's gonna waste my privilege. You know what? Let's just put on this. Oops, wrong quest. Let's put on this quest and maybe it'll give me a marker as to where I'm supposed to check. There's a terminal. What? Oh my god, there was a door here. That door was here all along. Oregon's also very cold, but you're fine with it for now. Yeah, I feel like Oregon's a little more scenic. Eject dogging records. Data cartridge. Alright. Let's read, though. Detained a freelancer who was cagey about his business. Confiscated his personal belongings while he waited for questioning. Modified pistol. Hatchet. Metal hoop. Prayer beads. Locked container. Owner refused inspection. He fled before we could get down to it. Left his things behind, so they're stored in the back of the security station until the idiot shows his face again, which is likely to be never. Alright, we definitely gotta know what's in that locked case. Sublight put a bid on one of our impounds. Generous one, too. Negotiate for the usual finder's fee and give Lilia her salvage. Brawl at the Lost Hope. Freelancers versus bored freelancers 1. Oh, that was 2 sentences. Freelancers versus bored. Freelancers 1. Arrested a freighter captain with more bits than brains. Hawthorne's ship impounded by order of Udom Belford. Still no clue why Hawthorne associates with that bored snake. The guy from the back bays roughed up the moon kid. Raving mad, warned me that the moon was gonna bring about the end times. He was flying high on whatever McRed grows down there. Got a sworn testimony that McRed was spotted at the Rest and Go. Not that anyone will corroborate it. Reminder to keep an eye on Gladys. All right.
Now that we have the data cartridge, I can finally find out where that scholar I'm looking for ended up.
Let's find out. Udom, 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 Udom. The Mormon witnesses.
Howdy, howdy, howdy.
Howdy, howdy, howdy. Hey, thank you for the follow, my friend. I much appreciate it.
Got it. His name is Reginald Cheney, and he joined a sublight salvage.
Is that a Hatbox Ghost
Only he's not
icon?
listed on the return manifest.
Or is it some sort of anime
Must
character?
have made landfall somewhere he wasn't supposed to. Ah, yes. Here. There's a domicile on Monarch in Fallbrook, rented to the same bit card he used to buy his seat on the salvage ship. I should have guessed. What better place to lay low if you wish to avoid the authorities?
You tell me, Vicar Max. You hesitated there, Vicar. What aren't you telling me?
Oh, it's nothing.
Oh, it's JoJo. I've never seen JoJo.
Really didn't have much faith in
I don't
actually
watch
finding him. Was a bit of a long shot, wasn't it?
anime. Definitely the moon dude sounds like he needs to be in our party. Also, hopefully one of these loading screens pulls up the creepy moon logo that one of these companies uses. We'll see. What's a vicar hacker without his faith? This all seems awfully convenient.
I admit it was a bit of a long shot, but when you've spent as many hours as I have in contemplation of the universe's secrets, you sometimes get a sense for these things.
I don't trust you, Vicar Max, but I like you anyway. Okay, so we can't go any further with his quest because we're impounded. I say let's go kill this guy. We'll do these 2 side quests, and then we'll either do these 2 side quests or go till 8:45 Pacific time, whichever comes first, and then we'll wrap up for the day. Oh, I shouldn't steal directly in front of people.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story.
What's the story?
The board would like to remind spacers and other travelers that passage to Monarch is restricted for your...
Oh, I mean, that's not really a story. Welcome back, Vodka. How are you? Did everything go well?
Try not to be distracted by the glare of the adverts. Lots of unsavory
Wow,
types.
look at how cool this place looks. This game is so cool looking, like all around. Like the last planet we were on was like scenic and it was cool looking. This place is more urban and it's cool looking.
Traffic's down all over. Even the inners are holding on to their manufacturing. Exports are way down.
That's very true, Larkin. I've had a couple of side quests in this game be very quick and a couple that just keep going and going so far, so we'll see. We'll see which one ends up being which.
You can't keep me out of there.
Oh yeah, I'm watching a little TV after this, Vodka, don't worry.
I am not making a scene.
Sounds like you're making a scene. Ellie.
I'm sorry. Am I causing a scene?
Yes.
See, Umfuru? We could have avoided all this unpleasantness if you just let me talk to Jessie in the first place.
What's this about your friend?
Let me get one thing straight. Jessie and I are not friends. I just owe her, okay?
All right.
As for the rest, I'm trying to figure that out. All I know is that she's been here too long, and she's apparently not receiving visitors.
No, Gerthio. Let's see. You don't even like her, but you're checking in on her? Jessie's situation sounds normal to me. Maybe I can look in.
You say that like it's weird.
It's none of my business. I was just curious. It's true, it's not my business.
I just don't like to leave a debt unpaid. That's all.
I've never played Oblivion, actually. The only Elder Scrolls game I've played is Skyrim, and I didn't finish it at all. I did a decent amount. I think we looked the other day, and I had like 30 hours or something in it. Not a ton. Definitely a day's worth of my life, though. Maybe I can look in on Jessie.
Be my guest. If you know something I don't about dealing with hospital bureaucracy, I'll be impressed.
Well, get ready to be impressed, Ellie, because I have a high persuasion.
What seems to be the problem?
Stats. I'd like to see Jessie Doyle, please.
If only my other patients had so many inquiring after them. I'll tell you what I've told the others. The records say Miss Doyle checked herself in and requested I admit no visitors. Requests of our patients are paramount, so no, you may not see her.
Well, listen, the records say, have you actually spoken to her herself? Her yourself?
She's not my patient. I'm certain no one on my staff would falsify patient records, if that's what you're implying.
All right. Can I buy supplies from you?
Not without dispensation from Chief Junlei, my
Julie.
Supplies are hard to come by out here.
I felt like that about Skyrim, that it had so many side quests that it almost felt like it didn't have a main quest line. How do you mean?
We don't have the ability to manufacture our own medical supplies here on Groundbreaker. Regrettably, we are dependent on the board for such mundane items as bandages and antibiotics, as well as more critical resources like adequately trained staff.
Oh no.
We'd nearly signed a supply agreement with Anti-Cleos, but they demanded we only use their branded drugs, and that's simply not tenable.
So, I mean, he's a step above the doctor
Take care.
that was in the other town. Because that doctor was really a person who only like would cut hair. He said he cut hair. He was a barber, but he was also a doctor. And when I say he cut hair, it was mostly on dead people. So I don't know. I don't know where that doctor stands. These doctors definitely a step above. Let's talk to Wanda Dorset.
Can't say I've seen you before. I take it you're a freighter captain? If you're here to better yourself, you'll have to wait. We're having a spot of trouble with our delivery service.
Maybe the demon barbers of Fleet Street. Let's see. Wheeler told me to tell you to get off his ass. Let's see. I mean, he told us to say this verbatim. Should we tell her? Let's just say it the nice way. Wheeler says your shipment won't be coming in soon.
He must be referring to Irion. I'm sure the fool's gotten himself into another scrape. I'm beginning to wonder if I'm ever gonna get my service mechanicals at this rate.
What can we do to help? Who's Irion?
Our delivery man. A brave idiot with a penchant for getting himself delayed. Sometimes by dates, usually by bandits.
I thought she was going to say killed. That's true. I mean, yeah, if you did need a Sunday shave and an amputation, a barber would be your one-stop shop. Let's see. I could try to find him.
I'd be grateful if you'd spare the time. We need his delivery soon as yesterday. Last he told me, he was taking a shortcut by Scylla.
We can't go do this yet.
Charybdis cluster. That's where
We're
I'd start.
We're still
the
impounded.
adventuring type. You look out though. The place is probably crawling with outlaws.
All right. Damn. Okay, I guess we're going to go ahead and try this one. Who goes there? Get our bounty.
C&P chicken and potatoes. At C&P, we know our C&P. C&P Borscht. It's not the worst unless it's Borscht.
I love that little robot. He's so cute.
You seem down.
Board patrol.
Look at this guy's cool shades. This, let me tell you right now that this looks like every sim that I've ever made. Whenever I make sims, they look exactly like this guy. Never like this guy. Always like this guy. This hair color and this hairstyle is like exactly what I pick every time. He is cool because he's smoking a cigarette. Actually, I'm pretty sure that makes him old. If he was cool, he'd be vaping. Yeah, my type wears this sunglasses vodka. This sunglasses. I can't talk anymore. The robo ad is slightly less depressing than the dirty kid on the corners screaming about Mick and Ralph's. That's true. I think it's significantly less. He's a rebel. Oh, he's too cool for vaping.
Were you expecting any company?
Are these guys about to shoot me?
Neighbor from above approaches our realm. Back away now, or you'll parley with the king.
Starburns?
Look at this ripe piece of meat just sizzling on the grill.
He sounds like the old lady
yum.
in Monsters, Inc.
Time to feed the flames. It's nothing personal. Promise.
Always
Is
watching.
this what carbon monoxide poisoning looks like? I don't think this deck is too well ventilated.
Speaking for myself, Captain, I am not of a mind to be murdered by a psychopath who plays with fire.
Well, we'll just kill him.
Welcome. We got plenty of space to spread out, but only room for one captain.
Ooh, look. Put that thing down before you incinerate the entire deck. Or we can intimidate him. Let's go ahead and we'll persuade him. We'll be nice.
I know this ain't a toy, neighbor from above. It's a cat.
He does have Joker
just
scars,
like me.
Dusty.
Keep talking.
Mackerel.
I like the sound of your voice.
There's a bounty on your head. I want to claim the reward.
Listen to the fire of those convictions.
All I need
This
is this
one's
lighter.
hungry for justice. Alive or dead? Rare or medium? What's it gonna be? How do you want me cooked, bounty hunter?
No need for violence. Just give me your lighter and the bounty disappears.
My flame? Shit. Little Flick here got me started on the pyro path. Fine.
Little Flick.
He's yours. Give him a good home.
Don't worry, Mr. McRed. We'll treat Mr. Flick extra nice on account of he's your...
Don't make promises you can't
You
keep.
call your lighter Little Flick?
Parvati.
I'll miss my baby pyro, but it beats losing my head. This court needs its king, and I'm one of a kind.
He needs to also be in my party. I don't know about Captain McRed. Wait, the engraving on here. Does this say Sanita on it? He stole the lighter from her.
Keen eyes you got there.
Oh, she gave it to him.
Sanita gave me this lighter. We had a carnal understanding a few years back, and she wanted me to have something to remember her by.
A carnal understanding.
Lay
We
it
know
on
what
me,
that
boss.
means. Wink.
I'm good for it.
How'd you end up back here?
Ship got impounded. The crew and I racked up a debt while we were
He does
grounded,
kind of look like
and my baby got
Dr.
sold to
Eggman.
Sublight. Scrapped for parts. That's bureaucracy for you. Piracy with a smile.
Excellent. Okay. Sounds a lot like what happened to me.
Am I your dark reflection? Shit, must be getting old. Stay here too long.
Steampunk
Groundbreaker
robot.
drains you like a fuel tank.
All right, let's go turn in this
The
lighter.
second floor is my place. Off limits to the likes of you. Whatever business brings you down to my domain, keep it local.
All right. Well, I'm glad we made friends with these guys, because now we can just wander around here.
Would turn their noses up at this place.
What's this? Is he talking to me? All right, let's go turn the lighter in. What am I doing? I'm so easily distracted in these games. When I read that people were saying this game only took them 10 hours, I was like, no way. No way. You're not adventuring enough. You must adventure more. Auntie Cleo's. Okay. That's no. Focus on the green. Focus on the green waypoint. This is why she wanted that lighter back. Near maple syrup. Clunk, 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 clunk. Purple berry flavored power nuggets. Yum. I guess we could turn it into her through the window, huh?
How goes the hunt? I've been ruminating on it, and I decided, if you ain't killed McRed yet, I want you to hurt him a little before you do. Nothing excessive, mind you, but the scoundrel deserves a light beating at least.
But now
before he
I
kicks
wonder
off.
about the bounty on his head. If that's how he got the lighter. You only like diet purple berry power nuggets. All right, let's lie. Captain McRed is completely dead. Here's his lighter as proof.
Here's the bounty payout. Nice work down there.
Oh,
With
I
any
missed the
luck,
option. I could have asked her
we can
about their
hire more
carnal
sharp-eyed
understanding.
Bounty hunters like you in the future.
All right, I'll be on my way. All right, let's go ahead and we'll save here. I know we auto-saved, but we'll save again. Let's call it a day here. Call it a day now. Do 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 do. Let's see who is on. Who is on that we want to raid? Let's see. I don't know if any of you guys... Do any of you guys watch Path of Exile? Like, or play Path of Exile? What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. I am in Vegas. How'd you know? Let's see. Played PoE a little bit. Okay, because one of my friends is on who plays Path of Exile, but I know that it could be kind of a divisive thing for people. Let's see. Let's see. I have a couple people on. We have these guys. We also have... Last time we were on, we raided... Oh, yeah, I forgot about this. Ultros, is Ultros still here?
Hey, take your time.
Raid someone that's eating on stream. Thank you, Jack. I also hope I get better. So I only met this guy when I raided him last time. Oh, I almost just raided Jack the Questionable. That's not who we're raiding. His name's Skaploony, and it was a Dusty. Is that one of the? Is this what I think it is? A fox in space. Let's see. That person's not even on, Dusty. Also, don't abuse your shout-out powers. But anyways, so this guy's name is Skaploony, and he was, he does on Wednesday nights, he does a piano stream where you can throw any request at him, and he'll play it on the fly, I guess. And I haven't been here for one of them, so I'm excited to check that out. So I say let's go raid Skaploony and see how that goes. Thank you guys for popping in and chatting. It was much appreciated. Thank you again for the raids. We got hit with 2 raids today, so that was awesome. Tozzle and Purple Teslas. Thank you guys for the new follows as well. Welcome. Larkin, it was good having you. I don't know if you know this, but I lurk in your streams a lot. I was watching you play Smash the other day, so that was a good time. Oh, hey, Purple Tesla, you're still here. Hello. Thank you. I appreciate it. So yeah, I'll be on tomorrow night with Chrono Trigger, and then on Saturday we'll be back to the Outer Worlds, and Saturday should be a longer stream as long as my sinuses are cooperating with me. So let's go check out Skaploony. Let's get him to play some dope ass songs, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Ta-ta.